suppose we should get going.
Yeah!
Let's go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my gosh, is it vacation time yet?
Yeah,
Please
dude.
tell me.
It is. It so is, you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
We're going to mail it in today, guys. We're just going to mail the show in. Good morning.
Yes.
Friday.
It is. I'm so excited.
Man alive, our last day until next year. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year. It's going to be 2019, guys. I thought Jesus was supposed to come back like in 2014.
Yeah.
That's what I predicted. I was like, he's coming back in 2014. I just know it.
I made so much money in Vegas off that bet, though.
I know you did.
I'm just kidding,
I
guys.
know.
I'm totally kidding.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. We're not getting any younger, that's for sure.
I don't know, man. I'm feeling better.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't worked out in like a week and I'm feeling just... No. I didn't run around the campus this morning to wake up, so...
Do you want to go do that right now?
I know. Seriously.
Go check
We'll
out
be
that
right back,
moon,
guys.
bro.
We'll be right back. Yeah, I guess the moon's pretty big, or what?
Yeah.
Looks beautiful this morning.
Huge.
Holiday Road. You can hang out with us. We're live on YouTube.
That's right.
And, yeah, that's it. I guess Twitch, too.
Speaking of YouTube, the teaser for our new Don't Sweat the Small Stuff
good
show
call.
launched.
It's a good call.
We need everybody to go subscribe.
Yeah, shout out to Brent and Jordy. They're the
Yeah.
guys that make the magic happen and make us look good.
Yeah.
And they're the guys behind the scenes that make it all happen.
Yeah.
And they're really the reason the show exists today.
Yeah.
So,
Pretty much.
yeah, if you didn't know, we do this this portable dry sauna show where we basically drive around to different locations and we set up a dry sauna and we interview, right now it's celebrities. We got a bunch of, grade A celebrities, man.
I mean, in the teaser,
Brad
you
Pitt.
see, oh, yeah.
Keanu Reeves.
George Clooney,
Yeah,
Matt Damon.
I mean, they're all in there.
Matt Damon!
Matt Damon, yeah. Jimmy Kimmel.
I'm just still bummed that Ben Affleck was standing outside of the sauna watching us interview Matt Damon, but wouldn't take part in it.
Exactly. But that's fine. That's cool.
Weak, bro.
That is weak. He wouldn't talk about Batman at all. He's pretty lame. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. So don't sweat the small stuff. Go and subscribe. It's on YouTube. It's on Instagram and Facebook. And we just announced a date,
Yeah.
an official launch date for that. So we're excited about it.
January 14th, we launched the first episode of our season.
Yeah, man.
And then every week after that, so we need you guys to subscribe because every week we're gonna launch a new episode. So
Yeah, I don't know. I think we might have. I think we're tapped out. Actually, there's really nobody else we can get. I think we interviewed all the celebrities. For season one, I think we went too big.
Some, bro.
We went too
Sarah
big.
Silverman, we haven't gotten Sarah
Yeah.
yet. She said she wanted to do it, bro.
She flirted with me, and I felt uncomfortable. Just kidding. Just kidding. Yeah, that's a lot of fun. It's cool. We got to hang out with Brent and Jordy yesterday. Got to hang out with our friend Joe. Love you, Joe. He took us out to lunch, and man, it's our last day with DJ Bossman Dan. How crazy is that? It's our last day. Oh, we haven't even talked about this.
No, I don't even know if we're allowed to because it's like, but I'm still gonna be on
well,
the station.
Okay. Oh, you know what? Good call. Take all that back. It's not our last day. Yeah, not our last day. I guess when we come back next year, we'll update you on that
it's our
story.
last day this year.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
It's our last day with DJ Bossman.
Disregard
Dan.
what you just heard, but not the don't sweat the
Yeah.
small stuff part. I just posted that to our YouTube. The link to the channel.
Wait, all these text messages coming in. Who's DJ Bossman Dan?
Yeah, get there.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Nobody
Subscribe.
listens. Yeah. Just kidding. Man, this morning is the last Christmas poem from Bill Peterson. And speaking of don't sweat the small stuff, Bill.
He's sweating it.
He's sweating it hard.
sweating it.
He's been texting me and he's like, it's going to be really hard to beat yesterday's and your mom's. And yesterday's poem was epic. We had 12 different guests on during the poem. So he must have had, like, each person had to three-way call somebody, right? That's how he had to have done it, because not all 12 people could have been in the...
Is that really how you think he did it?
Did he tell you?
No.
That has to be how he did it.
That's not how.
How? How did you do it?
Well, he's he's got a really cool government job that nobody's allowed to know what he does.
Okay.
So think about it.
Uh-huh.
They've got technologies.
Oh, yeah?
They're called conference calls.
Ooh.
Yeah. Where everybody has to call in and dial in these crazy numbers, and then they all get in on a conference room.
Oh, good call, sir. Good call.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't think he was even at work when he did it. I just thought that he would...
You don't have to be at work. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can...
You can do that?
Yeah,
just
they have
on
like
your cell phone?
They have like technologies where it's like, dial this
That
number.
doesn't exist.
Your room code is this.
That's a lie.
And then everybody's in the same room so that you can do like conference calls.
No. That's there's no way that technology exists.
No, I'm pretty sure.
But only for the, government.
You can't fool me, people. I know.
Okay.
Brody told me.
Oh, did he? Brody.
He's 6.
Did you
No,
tell?
he didn't really tell me.
Okay.
Last night we were hanging out at dinner, and I said, "What was your line this morning from the morning invasion?" And we're just sitting there eating, and he jumps up, 5 golden rings! Like he was still just in the zone.
Oh, my gosh.
Like, that was the best.
Brody, did you love that Christmas poem?
Oh, Dex. There's a movie.
Odex.
Dex.
Odex.
Yeah. Gosh, that kid.
Is that New Mexican accent coming out?
Odex.
Odex. Odele. Odele.
Yeah.
You guys can call in 505-338-3700. Hey, let's make it an epic show today, guys. It's our last one of the year, and so I expect a lot of phone calls from you guys. Chime in, maybe share your favorite moments from 2018, or maybe you just never called into the show. I remember I usually do this every year, where I know we'll do it again in January, but it's like really like trying to get those people that have never called into the show before.
Yeah.
Like if you've never called in, like, okay.
This is all Dex wants for Christmas.
Exactly. I want you guys out there, instead of texting in, to call us. And, we'll lead the conversation. We want to get to know you, and hopefully it makes you, more comfortable to call in, when we have a topic or a letter, you want to chime in. So, because I get it. It's kind of weird to call into a radio show.
Dude, Lauren just chimed in on YouTube, and I want to give a special shout out to our girl Lauren, because we walked into studio this morning
Oh, my
with
gosh.
a Christmas present.
Look at this, guys. Look at this. Look at this. It's a sloth.
I
She
thought you were
bought
gonna
me
start
a real
singing
sloth.
The Little Mermaid.
Look at this stuff.
Yes.
Guys,
Beautiful.
I love sloths.
He
so
does.
It's like a keychain sloth.
Dex got 2 gifts.
I did. She's loved me longer. That's why.
That's true.
And this
That's
is
true.
this is awesome because I'm an Uber and Lyft driver.
Yeah.
So she got me this guest book. Like when you go to a hotel or bed and breakfast, or you go to a wedding and you get
There
to
you
sign
go.
it.
I'm like, that. It's usually
You've
when
never
you go
done
to
that
like
at a hotel?
wedding. No.
Really?
I mean, when you check in,
No.
you're like, yeah, I'm here.
There's like a book in some of the rooms, dude. You got to look next time. I'm
what
serious.
kind of hotels you staying in, man?
Dude, check it out. It's okay. It's Econo Lodge, but Anyways, look at this
They
book.
just want to make you feel like you're at home.
So I'll keep this in the back seat, and my passengers, when they get in, they can totally sign it. They can do memorable moments, and they can play car bingo. Okay. They can also do a report card on me, so they can tell me how bad of a driver I am. Song that best describes this trip. These are hilarious. Highway to Hell.
Oh.
The Long and Winding Road. Freeway of Love. Road to Nowhere. This is so funny, guys. This is so great.
Memorable moments.
Right?
Oh, gosh.
Do I have a clean car? Does it smell in here? So I can totally take my Uber and Lyft to the next level, guys.
Mm.
It's going to be awesome. Thank you so much. And the letter, man.
Mm.
This Lauren, she's like 40, and she's been listening to me since she was in high school.
What do you mean she's like 40?
I'm just kidding. I'm just so old, guys.
You're
Thank you.
40. She's been listening to you since she was in high school in like the 2000s.
I know, dude.
Yeah.
I know.
She's not our age, man.
I know.
Not our age.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool letter. So thank you for that. It was very nice. I think that's probably the best Christmas gift I've gotten so far. Thanks, Lauren. Still waiting on those cookies. You know, we didn't get any cookies this year. What's up with that?
Yeah, we didn't, huh?
Yeah. Maybe we lost her as a Star Army member. What was her name again that always brought him in?
Who? Yvonne?
Yeah. Oh, Yvonne. Yvonne. Maybe she's not a Star Army member anymore. You know?
I mean, we're still friends on Pesach. So.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
cool. All right, guys.
Oh, you should add a box that says, allow me to share or not share this story on the morning show the next day so that you don't get in trouble.
That's good.
I like that.
I like that.
Yeah. Oh, the sloth is for the studio, so
Nope.
it's both of ours.
It's mine.
So
I love
he
him
took it.
so much.
I almost want to
him
not
right here.
say what I got and just come back with it.
Yeah?
Yeah, on YouTube, though. You have to go to YouTube. YouTube.com/star88fm.
Yeah, you can see my sloth hanging out in
I'm
the
going to go
hood.
put it on.
There you go. Look at that guy. All right. Let's take a break. You can text into the show if you'd like. What's the number?
505-585-LIVE. Sorry, Lori and Kyle just freaked out because they actually are in an Econo Lodge right now, and you just said that. And they're like YouTube watching you and me from an Econo Lodge as you talked about being in an Econo
Is there a
Lodge.
guest book?
That was like a weird Matrixy moment.
Go sign the guest book.
There's no guest book in an Econo Lodge.
I bet there is.
No.
Uh-huh.
But there's probably a Waffle House in the parking lot.
Right? All right. That's hilarious. All right, guys. All right. Let's just take a quick break. Last show of 2018. Well, I guess you're probably going to do one, I think.
I'll be here with Buck.
Yeah. So.
Since you did like a night show with Buck, and then Erica Viking had him do the morning show with her, I'm just going to let him do the rounds in Albuquerque.
Nice.
So
That's
he's going
cool.
to do the morning show with me.
He gets around.
Yeah.
He does.
Yeah.
All right, huge show today. We got a challenge, new challenge that's out there. It's called the Momo Challenge.
Oh, gosh. We've got to talk about this.
We do. All right, you have kids out there that are on the internets. You don't want to miss this. This is a crazy challenge that's been going around.
Yeah.
All right, live from the Dreamstyle Remodeling Star 88 Studios. We'll be right back. Hang out.
There's no time of year more fitting for New Mexican Foods' red and green chili than Christmas time. La Salita wants to wish you and yours a very Merry Christmas. For over 40 years, La Salita has been serving New Mexican food to Albuquerque, from pozole and tamales, chili rellenos, even the burrito de Eduardo, the B.O.G. burrito, and carne adobada. La Salita is friendly to those who are vegan and gluten-free and offers catering and a rewards program on Wantabo or online at lasalita.com. Star 88 thanks La Salita for their support.
Now, here's a really hot spot from Skip Heitzig as he defines how God works his will in the ways of mankind.
Providence is where he cooperates with natural law to effect a supernatural result. In providence, God is manipulating ordinary events to effect an extraordinary outcome.
Hotspot. God indeed makes all things beautiful. It is time.
No matter what the intention of people, whether good or bad, God's going to bring about his own ultimate end.
Find much more from Skip at connectwithskip.com.
No matter how bad you had it growing up, no matter how you were mistreated or mishandled or misjudged, you can live well now.
Here's the $64 zillion question for you. How big is your God?
That God big enough to take the bad things of your past and weave them together with all the things in your life and produce something of great value and great beauty at the end. Is he big enough to do that?
Hotspot.
When you're lost on what to pray about, it's time to return to the basics. Join us this week as we hear solid biblical teaching on the discipline of prayer. Learn the Lord's standard for your prayers and how prayer is sometimes tied to your health. Discover more truths that will lead you into the breakthrough you may be needing this season. This week on Walk in the Word with James McDonald.
Make an appointment with James McDonald. Weekdays at 12:30 p.m. on our sister station, KNKT 107.1 FM.
Sing to me, baby, in your native tongue. Sing the words of the wise and the young. Show me the place where your words come from. Love's the language, love's your native tongue. Feel your heartbeat, bang the drum. Open up your eyes and fill your lungs. The same word from where the stars are flung. Love's the language, love's your native tongue. My heart is a beating drum. My head in oblivion. My soul such a long way from my lips, my lungs, my native tongue. My friend, where did we go wrong? My Lord, we forgot our sound. My soul such a long way from my lips, my lungs, my native tongue. Sing it to me, whisper into my ear. Accusers' voices start to disappear. In the wind, in the tongues of the flame. In my soul, in my one true name. Back before we learned the words to start a fight. Back before they told us that the haters were right. He spoke the truth, let there be, and there was. Love's the language, love's your native tongue. My heart is a beating drum. My head in oblivion. My soul such a long way from my lips, my lungs, my native tongue. My friend, where did we go wrong? My Lord, we forgot our sound. My soul such a long way from my lips, my lungs, my native tongue. So sing it out, get loud, yeah. Louder than the voices in the crowd, yeah. Even when they try to drown you out, yeah. Your lips, your lungs, your native tongue. So sing it out, get loud, yeah. Louder than the darkness and the doubts, yeah. Louder than the curses and the sobs, yeah. Your lips, your lungs, your native tongue. Is a beating drum. My head in oblivion. My soul such a long way from my lips, my lungs, my native tongue. My friend, where did we go wrong? My Lord, we forgot our sound. My soul such a long way from my lips, my lungs, my native tongue.
Switchfoot, Native Tongue. It's on Star 88. It's 629. What was that?
High today of 57 degrees.
Merry Christmas.
The Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve on Star 88.
Guys, you have to go to the YouTube.
Yeah.
Star 88 FM on YouTube. We're
Yeah.
live right now. And check out Steve-O's amazing mustache. Wow, that grew fast.
It did.
Man, you can really grow a stash.
Thanks, bro. My
Man.
dad had an epic stash, so
That's that Spanish in you.
yeah. Yeah.
That's huge. Did you eat a tarantula? Is that what happened?
It basically.
Or a Lorax? Did you eat a Lorax?
I can't.
Oh, gosh. Well,
It keeps getting in my mouth.
you know.
Hair everywhere. Fake hair everywhere. Thank you, Lauren.
Lauren,
Thank you.
you're amazing.
You are.
She got us some really great Christmas gifts, and one was a super stash. Super stash! It's a 60-inch super stash! That's awesome. Well, if you guys would like to drop off any Christmas presents, 4001 Osuna Road Northeast. You know, our love language is definitely gifts, isn't it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You guys can call into the show. Phone lines are wide open, 505-338-3700. Like I said, it's our last show of the year together. We want to hear from you. We want to talk to you. Be a part of the show. Maybe share your year with us. You know, anything cool happen? Got a quick little story to share, something to inspire, encourage people. Maybe it's a moment that happened this year that sticks out. You want to share that? 505-338-3700. Give us a call. Or you can share it on YouTube at Star 88 FM. We're also live on Twitch. And yeah, I guess we've been having problems with YouTube kicking us off because they think we don't have the rights to a lot of the music we play. Because usually if somebody uploads an artist like Bethel or Switchfoot, like the average person doesn't have the rights to do that. They're not allowed to, but we're a radio station. So we do. We have a license for that. But YouTube, they don't care. So they just kick us off. That's why.
Yep.
So, sorry, guys. You'll have to subscribe on iTunes. If you download the app, you guys can get us on demand there. Or go to Twitch. I know a lot of people are like, I don't want Twitch, but
Yeah, Twitch actually has everything.
they don't care. They won't kick us off.
Yeah.
Starmy, good
Proof.
morning.
Good morning. Happy Friday.
Who's this?
What do you mean, who's
This is Gilbert.
I know who it is. Gosh, that's my thing, dude. Gosh.
Gosh, sorry.
Dilbert,
Sorry.
do we really get... This is a Christmas miracle. We get to talk to you again before 2019? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
No. You mean no, you're not kidding.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Wait. Yes?
You can't say yes. 'Cause
Or
if
no?
you say yes, then we can't talk to you before 2019. The correct answer is no, you're not kidding.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, so you had your big comedy show last night that you hosted.
Yeah. It started off really good.
Okay.
And then after the comedian, I'd go on and I'd do a little set, and then I'd introduce the next comedian. Well, it started off really good. The comedian went, and then the next set I did, I just got plank stairs.
Wait a second.
People
Okay, let's start at the very beginning, okay? Because you're rushing the story, and there's a lot to uncover here, okay? Let's peel back this onion for a second, okay? So Dilbert, he hosted a comedy show in Livingston, Montana last night, where you got to be like the host. You put the show together, and you had a few comedians last night. And so, did you start the show with some of your comedy?
Yeah, I did the one I did with you guys, and it was really good. Like, people were laughing at that and stuff, and then
okay,
it started off really awesome.
All right.
And then the comedian went up that I introduced, and then after that I went up and I started telling jokes. I mean, I got to thank God there's no hecklers, because when I told a joke after I told it, people were just like, "What?"
Oh no! So it was you got the crickets. Nobody
Yeah.
laughed.
And so that was like my take.
Hold on. Did you use all your best material to open the show?
I would say yeah.
Oh yeah. See. Yeah. That's yeah. I get it, man. I get it. You know. So what happened?
I mean,
did you did the other comedians, were they good, or was it one of those moments where they just made you look bad?
No, they were really good. The comedians did a
made you
really
look
good
bad.
job. And
Yeah, you should have booked some comedians that weren't as funny as you. You know what I'm saying?
oh, for sure.
Make you look better.
Right.
Yeah, so you stand out.
Although, I guess once you start laughing, then it's easier to keep laughing. So
That's true too. Yeah.
you know, you get good comedians around you, it like makes you look better.
Right. Yeah. Are you going to be invited back to host another show?
Yeah. Because they're like, dude, that was so awesome. I had such a good time. We need you another show.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Okay. Do you think it's because of the way you hosted the show, or do you think it was the caliber of comedians that you booked?
I'd say both.
Both. Okay. Good. I'm just having a hard time. I'm having a hard time understanding that, just because nobody laughed at any of your jokes.
Yeah.
Well, the first part was really good. The second part was where this.
Are you okay?
This comedian did.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was not good. I was like, this is my tank set right here.
This is your tank set right here? That's actually kind of funny. This is my tank set right here. So did it get filmed? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
We get to watch this?
It got filmed?
Yes.
Where's the film? Where's the video?
Where's the videotape?
So what they're gonna do, and I'll send you the raw footage.
You'll send us the raw footage, okay?
And then meaning that they're going to they edit and stuff, which takes a while.
Yeah.
For them to edit and everything.
What are we thinking? How long is that?
Yeah.
What are we thinking?
Probably like a couple months.
Oh wow, man, it's
weird.
Woo.
Weird.
That's
that's weird. My verse of the day just popped up. Colossians 3:9. Do not lie to each other, since you have taken off your old self with its practices. That's weird how that's my verse of the day. Sorry, go on.
But so how long for the raw footage? The unedited cut to get to us.
Raw cut.
Yeah.
That's probably going to be a week.
Oh, what, a week, huh? How do you know a week?
Oh, because they were downloading it last night on our USB drive.
It's Montana. It takes a long
they still have
time to download raw.
They still have dial-up.
Video.
Yeah.
Oh, weird. Hold on. I just got a verse of the day, Bob. It's Proverbs 12:22.
Wow.
The Lord detests lying lips, but he delights in people who are trustworthy. That's great.
That's a great verse.
I love this app. It just keeps spitting out verses of the day.
That was one of the jokes I told. I go, I like it because I was listening to the Christian radio station yesterday, and they told a verse, and then after the verse, they're like, this verse is brought to you by J.C. Billion. I'm like, isn't that funny? Because the verse is actually brought to you by God.
You get it?
Yeah.
Because it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like how you included a local car dealership, J.C. Billion. That's great, man. All right.
Paul says, to be fair, it's in Livingston, Montana, so it's on VHS.
Yeah,
so they have to
VHS.
convert it from VHS.
Yeah, that's very true.
To DVD.
Very true.
To HD.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to take months.
We'll never see it.
Ever.
We'll never see the
Ever.
footage. We'll never see the show. Did anybody get any, I don't know, quick minute or two
Insta
videos?
stories,
yeah, anything
even,
like that?
Any quick... Nothing?
Well, I mean, we got audio.
Oh,
okay.
they're not quite there with the video technology yet. Audio's huge in Montana, but the video...
So huge.
Yeah, they don't have Instagram and Facebook
Man.
and Snapchat,
Yeah.
all that yet. So
Yeah.
Well, I said I would send you the raw footage.
in a week,
Yeah.
in a week.
That's weird. You're going to be in Montana.
I'll be in
a
Montana. You
week,
know what?
so
I'll
why
just
don't
pick
you
it
just
up.
go pick it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll come and
He'll
pick
be
it
there.
up.
He's leaving for Montana this weekend.
Oh, how
man,
about
so-
I could actually show up and I'll edit the footage.
Right.
And then I'll upload it when I get back to Albuquerque, so it won't take 2 months.
Exactly. Perfect.
I'll do it for free.
Gosh, Dex, you think of everything. Yeah.
No, dude, that's awesome. I'm stoked, dude, that you're coming, man.
Uh-huh.
That's so cool.
This is when Dilbert hangs up on us, and then I never hear from him again.
Dilbert, listen, man. You can get him the raw footage, and if it's successful enough, we can get you in our sauna, man, for Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, our new YouTube show. Did you see that?
Oh, man. We'd fly you out for
yeah,
that.
that was so awesome, you guys. Congrats on that.
Thanks.
Thank
so
you.
you saw it then?
Oh, no, I just saw pictures.
Oh,
Wait.
you just saw pictures.
They don't have videos, remember? He can only hear audio and see pictures.
But
he
we
doesn't have
launched like a
Instagram.
video yesterday and announced that season 1's launching on January 14th.
That is so cool.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Gosh.
don't know if I want to go home to Montana if I can't like watch anything and the internet's dial up. What am I gonna do?
I don't know,
It's
man.
too cold to go outside.
Yeah, way too cold.
I don't know, man. Well, I just, yes, go ahead, Dilbert.
I'm sorry. I was going to say, overall, I mean, man, like I said, the crowd was super cool. No one heckled anybody. I mean, at the worst, push comes to shove, people just didn't laugh.
Well, I mean, it's a comedy show.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's kind of the whole point of being there is for people to laugh. So, I mean, when you put a comedy show on and then your jokes just aren't
funny.
Yeah. That's
I talked about how everybody's like so offended these days about everything, and I was talking about how the people Fortnite is getting sued because of their dance moves.
Mm-hmm.
You got Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, who someone got all mad about because they say he's getting bullied. You got Little House on the Prairie with Laura Ingalls Wilder. Like, there's a scene in the book where, she goes over the hills and she goes to those people instead of natives, and so that's why people got mad about that. And I was sitting there, and people were just like looking at me, and I go, I feel like I'm giving a speech.
Yeah.
Dilbert. Remember when we had a conversation earlier this week, and I was like, "Hey, you should steal other people's material." And Steve was like, "No, you can't do that.
You can't."
Yeah. Well, really think about that. Let's steal some of the best, comedy routines out there, and
Don't
let's
do
make
that,
them your
because
own.
then people will start liking your comedy, and then you'll get famous, and then you'll be in trouble like Dane Cook.
Yeah? Does he steal jokes?
Yeah.
Does he really?
Oh, yeah.
Like Carlos Mencia?
Yeah. He got in trouble a few times for that.
Wow.
Yeah. And then you go back and realize he did.
Yeah.
Stole him.
You had to sit down with C.K. Lewis.
Louis C.K.
Louis C.K. Sorry.
You had to sit down with J.K. Lewis. And stole his jokes.
See, now that's
and
funny.
his name.
That's funny. Yeah, maybe that's a bit right there. You go up and start talking about all these celebrities, but you
Get their names almost
you
right.
Get them almost like you're almost there.
Yep.
Yeah. That's so
No,
great.
thank you so much for the support and helping me out this week. and
Well,
stuff like that.
I don't know if we did anything. I
We
mean,
did everything.
You didn't listen
It's
to my
called
advice.
confidence.
The show, I don't know if I can believe you when you say it was a hit or even happened.
I
don't
believe
even
it happened.
I don't even know if it happened.
I think it happened.
I don't know about that.
No, he was being honest about the awkwardness and then the delivering of the speech, because he just gave us his speech and there was no punchline.
That's a good
So it's
point.
like,
You know what?
That's exactly what
Show
I was
happened,
thinking. So
yeah.
the audience was probably thinking the exact same thing.
You're right. Yeah, because it's nothing like the last time you called and told us you were going to be opening up for this huge, comedian, and then
I did though.
No, you didn't. Because the story.
Yes, I did.
No.
Don Campanelli and Paul Leah.
No,
I believe it.
You didn't. The way you described everything, I'm sorry.
It could have happened. Maybe he's just a bad describer. He's also a bad joke teller, but it still happens. I don't mean you're a bad joke teller. Your delivery sometimes is not quite where,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's something I really need to work on. I thought about that, and I thought about when I did my joke. Instead of just kind of waiting there for people to laugh, I just rushed to the next joke.
See, here's what you need to do. In Montana, do they have like UPS and FedEx and post office?
I don't think
and
they
stuff?
do.
Yeah, they do.
Okay, you should go work for FedEx or UPS so you can work on your delivery. Exactly.
See, write that
that's
down,
what
write
you
it down,
do.
write it down, write
Take
it down.
I'm gifting you that one. It's not even a steal. It's a Merry Christmas. I got you something for Christmas. It's called a joke. You can have it, man. So, and now just make up a bunch of stuff about how you were like a delivery driver, specifically so you could be, a comedian. Because, you needed to work on your delivery.
All right. Well, yes.
Just a heads up. At the end of my set, when I finish, I just go up and I go, okay, just so everybody knows I'm not gay.
Oh, jeez. What? Wait, what?
What?
Wait, that's how you finished the show? Is you said that?
Charlie went up, and I went there, and I go, oh, I want to thank everybody for coming out. And I go, I just want everybody to know I'm not gay.
But why?
Why would you say that?
Because, well, I made a joke out of it because I like have the big hands and everything, and the way I talk and stuff, and
What?
people said stuff. And,
Wait,
Dilbert! No!
what?
Dilbert, don't ever use that one again.
Well, how did the crowd react?
Probably how we're reacting right now.
they like that, and they laughed.
Nah,
No, they didn't.
No, they did
No,
not.
they didn't.
No,
No. I promise you they didn't.
did not.
I wasn't there. I can tell you right now. They did not. They did not.
Dilbert, you can't say that.
You can't. No, gosh. We're up against a break.
Nah, we're pushing through.
You know.
This is going to be the best of 2018, and as the captain of the ship, this is the best that we can deliver to our Starmy, and I just feel like we could ride it through till the end of the hour. So, Dilbert,
it's cool.
why don't you share some of your comedy?
Okay.
I mean, that was a joke. I was just seeing how you'd react, and gosh, all right. Well, Dilbert, I love you. Keep on keeping on, and we look forward to never seeing the footage of your comedy show because we know it doesn't exist. And in fact, I don't even think you're a real stand-up comedian. This might be all just a lie.
Get him the footage so that you can prove him wrong. I believe in you.
You're not doing shows.
Yep, I believe in
There's
you.
no way.
Yeah.
There's no way.
I'll get it for sure. So.
All right, book a show next week. I'll come watch you. Can you do that? Book a show.
Yeah, they have open mic and stuff.
All right, you book it. You let me know, and I will be there.
Please.
I will be there.
All right.
All right? Make it happen?
For sure.
All right.
Okay.
There we go. Thanks.
Yeah.
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 Woo!
Dilbert, my old stump boy.
Yeah.
He quit on me so many times.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you soon, buddy. Hopefully I'll see you next week.
All right. Love you guys.
Love you too,
Merry
man.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Christmas.
Bye, Dilbert.
Bye.
Should have ended it on the UPS thing.
Yeah, you're right. Should have.
Had the high note, and then
I don't know, though.
he proved his comedy true.
The way that he ended that show, I mean, pray for Dilbert.
Pray hard.
His real name is Greg Madsen, if you'd like to write that down.
Hey, speaking of comedians, John Christ, an actual hilarious comedian, hit the news yesterday.
Did he?
Yeah.
All right.
Said some things.
Let's do that when we come back.
Might have offended some Christians.
Really?
Christian comedian.
Huh. All right, we'll find out what he said when we come back. Hang on.
Here's Chris Hodges with a challenge to live a reproducing spiritual life.
Reconciled means you bring the balance to zero. That's what you do when you reconcile a bank statement. He brought your balance, thank God. Can we just thank God? He brought our balance to zero and then gave us the ministry of getting other people's balance to zero. Watch this. That God was reconciling the world to himself in Christ, and then it just flat out says it, not counting men's sins against them, even though they did sin. He didn't count it. He brings it to zero. And he has committed to us the message that, hey, you don't have to pay for it. I know you incurred the bill, but guess what? It's been paid for. What a great joy to be able to share the ministry of reconciliation. And that's why it says we are therefore Christ's ambassadors, representatives. We get to say it on his behalf. Guess what? God's got something for you. I promise you, just like you'd want the cure to cancer, you want this. Your balance can be a zero. You do not have to pay for this yourself.
That's Chris Hodges and a Star 88 PowerPoint.
Chosen at that time, I hit the bottom and it hurt a little bit. Funny how being down can make you look up, but now I'm better for it. All I could see in now. I kinda think I might be the perfect gift you use to get me straight to you. And I'm better for it. I count it all as joy, even when I'm in the flames. 'Cause I know you always give me grace when I need it. I ain't said 2020, now I see that you let me be where I've been, so I can be all that I am. Give me faith to believe that when it hurts, there's a real good reason. You let me be where I've been, so I can be all that I am. Better for it, down low, down and broken. I found you and I'm better for it. Down low, down and broken. I found you and I'm better for it. Better 'cause I'll never have to be the way I would be without you leading me where you want me. I'm better 'cause I'll never have to be the way I would be without you leading me where you want me. Give me grace when I need it. I ain't said 2020, now I see that you let me be where I've been, so I can be all that I am. Give me faith to believe that when it hurts, there's a real good reason. You let me be where I've been, so I can be all that I am. Better for it, down low, down and broken. I found you and I'm better for it. Down low, down and broken. I found you and I'm better for it. Down low, down and broken. I found you and I'm better for it. Down low, down and broken. I found you and I'm better for it.
Riley Clemens, Better For It. It's Star 88. It is 6:53.
High today of 54.
What's going on in the news today?
Defense Secretary James Mattis is leaving.
This comes right in the middle of this debate over U.S. troops in Syria.
Drama here at the 11th hour. Washington might be getting a government shutdown for Christmas.
This idea of a wall is dumb. The fact is, we need the wall.
A Purple Heart veteran launched a GoFundMe page to pay for the border wall.
The holiday travel rush well underway.
Rain and storms just as millions hit the road.
Florida has been an active spot already. Homes damaged from tornadoes.
Harvey Weinstein leaving court one step closer to standing trial for rape.
How do you feel?
The judge ruling he would not dismiss the criminal case against him.
Americans are getting bigger. The new CDC report finds Americans have bigger waists and higher body mass indexes than in the past.
Oh no! I'm tipless!
The Hershey Kiss controversy.
Where are the little curly tips? The pieces appear to be broken off.
Hershey says they're looking into the cause.
It's got no tip. What's the point?
What is happening there?
Weird.
Hershey's don't have no tips? Is that what I just
Yeah, the
heard?
Hershey's Kisses.
Oh,
I know.
how sad is that? All right. So before the break, you teased a little story about Mr. Christ.
Yeah, we just had Dilbert on, who is a quote-unquote comedian. John Christ.
One of the greats.
John Christ, actually one of the greats. I think he's quite possibly the funniest comedian right now.
Christian comedian.
No.
Oh.
Funniest comedian right now.
Wow, okay.
I really do.
All right.
In fact, I didn't even want to call him a Christian comedian because I hate that.
That label, yeah.
And it labels him, and then people go, oh, well, he's good for a Christian comedian. I'm like, no, he's brilliant as a comedian. Well, recently Lauren Daigle was criticized for avoiding answering a question about her views on homosexuality. And John Christ, who is pretty amazing when it comes to being vocal and just saying very, very blunt things, took to Instagram yesterday to address the recent criticism of Lauren Daigle and said some things that have upset a lot of other Christians. He said, Lauren Daigle has done more for the kingdom in a year than you will do in 5 lifetimes. He said that he was tired of hearing the, wow, I thought she was a Christian argument. He says, your argument is shallow. And then he joked and said, you know what? I probably did 27 things yesterday that if you would have witnessed, you'd be like, wow, I thought he was a Christian. He said, Lauren Daigle has made hundreds of songs lifting up the name of the Lord and led people to the kingdom, and articles and stories about her come out. And the one time she doesn't say something that isn't how you liked it, you slam her. Get out. He says he's tired of the phenomenon of cancel culture, saying that if you have a negative opinion about another person that you do not know personally, just have it and then throw it away. If you're going to come out with your pious Lauren Daigle trash talk, then every tweet, every song that gets played, every post, every Instagram that glorifies the name of the Lord comes out from them, you should be celebrating. Like, thank you, we love you. If you're not doing that, then just shut up.
Wow. John Christ.
Yeah. He also recently came to the defense of a megachurch pastor, John Gray, who was under fire because he bought his wife a $200,000 Lamborghini for her birthday.
Beautiful.
So here's the thing. John Gray, megachurch pastor, said, hey, $0 came from the church when I bought this for my wife. And John Christ came out and said, here's the deal, man. Y'all are jumping on this guy like, let's kill him. First of all, what if he saved up the last 20 years of their marriage to buy her something very special for this birthday in particular? We don't know.
Yeah, that's a tough one, man.
What if he gave away millions of dollars to the poor this last year?
Yeah, that's true.
From his ministry.
Right?
We don't know.
We don't know. We're so quick to judge.
What if he took $0 from the church? What if he seriously has been saving money and this was something he wanted to do for his bride?
Right.
We don't know.
We don't know. Those are all great points.
So just like he told the Lauren Daigle critics to just shut up, he encouraged John Gray's critics to similarly shut your stupid mouth.
Wow.
Steve-O, shut up.
Okay.
Not gonna lie.
That, I gotta clap for that,
Yeah.
I think that's just right on. Shut up.
Yeah.
Just shut up.
Yep. It's hard, man. It's hard. But I do think the statements that come out sometimes just do more damage.
Yeah.
They divide us. They really, really divide us.
Well, I think there's a lot to talk about this, but we're up against the break.
There really is
so
a lot to talk about
We'll
this.
jump right back into this.
All right.
Because, it's tough because I love everything he said, but then I don't know. I kind of have a problem sometimes, like the Lamborghini thing.
Yeah.
I get what he's saying, but at the same time, if you're a pastor of a church, there's a way that you should live your life, right? And is that...
Oh, I can't wait to talk about this.
All right. We'll jump right back into it when we come back. We're live from the Dream Style Remodeling Star 88 Studios. Hang on.
I'm Daniel, and it's time to get in the techno. In the Sermon on the Mount, Jesus said that if we think something, we might as well have done it before God. That the condition of our heart and mind is as culpable for sin as actually taking action. So when it comes to despicable acts in video games, just where do you think that puts you before God? I mean, there's definitely some things that are just good fun. And simulated war violence, I don't know if that's really such a big deal. What I am talking about is when a game asks you to do something reprehensible, like murder an entire town of innocent people or engage in some sexual activity that's contrary to God's model. We need to be cautious about what we put before our eyes when we watch TV and movies. And when it comes to games, we're actively taking part in that. I think we need to be even more cautious. Paul tells us in Philippians to focus on the things that are true and honorable, just, pure, lovely, and commendable before the Lord. I'm Daniel, and now you're in the techno on Star 88.
Pastor Jack Graham and a Star 88 Supernova.
Telling you that if you will prepare in the secret place, in the small place, in the obscure place, in the insignificant place, if you will develop your heart for God when no one else is looking, because remember, God doesn't look at the face, He looks at the heart. And if we will prepare ourselves spiritually, internally, if we will give our hearts to Him and truly have hearts that are His, then when the giants come, whatever the giants may be, we will be thoroughly equipped for every good work. Preparation, giant killers, faithfully behind the scenes, do what needs to be done. Jesus said, he that is faithful in that which is least will also be faithful in that which is much. Just little things.
Catch Pastor Jack Graham, PowerPoint, broadcast weekdays at 10:30 a.m. on our sister station, KNKT. This is Star 88 at 88.3 FM, KLYT, Albuquerque, Santa Fe, and online at star88.fm.
The first Noel, the angels did say, was to certain poor shepherds in fields where they lay, in fields where they lay, keeping their sheep. On a cold winter's night that was so deep, the sorrow all around us at last will be made right. The age of hopeless darkness will finally end tonight. They looked up and saw a star shining in the east. Beyond them far into the earth it gave great light, and so it continued both day and night. Our hopes and all our longings are met in thee tonight.
Love and the Outcome, Noel. It's Star 88. Beautiful song. Merry Christmas, everybody. It is 7:05.
High today at 57 degrees.
The Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O.
So this is the last show of 2018 for Steve-O and myself.
Oh.
That's right, everybody. It's our last show, and we want to make it
memorable. Because
that's right.
You know,
you
never know what the new year brings.
You just never know. Change happens. You know, I might get stuck in Montana and never return.
Stop it. Not going to get stuck in Montana.
Steve-O might fly somewhere and never come home.
No.
You know, Calvary might decide to take us off the air. I mean,
that'll never happen.
Okay, well, I mean,
I never say never.
Never
Justin
say never.
Bieber.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
But man, I love you guys. I appreciate you, and it's been a really good year. It's been a year of growth and change and struggle and hell. Yeah. But you know what?
But God is good.
God is good, and we know for a sword to become beautiful, what happens, Steve-O? What needs to happen when a sword? You've done this before. You've built a sword. You know how this works. To make a sword beautiful, what needs to happen?
A sword?
A sword, dude.
What is this, like World of Warcraft?
Yeah, bro.
In order for a sword
to become beautiful,
you got to hammer that thing with
that's right.
Fire.
I
don't know.
Pressure. Extreme heat. Cold. It hurts. But guess what in the end? Guess what?
Beautiful.
Beautiful. It hurts so bad, Steve-O.
Yeah.
Hold me.
Oh.
I'm so cold. Anyways.
Cam, bro, I got to hit you with a hammer. Over and over.
Okay.
Against an anvil.
You guys call in 505-338-3700. You can chime in on the conversation. You can share your, the best moment in 2018. Maybe you got a quick little story to share. We definitely would love to hear from you guys before we get out of here. But for the break, we're talking about John Crist, this comedian.
Gosh, he's funny.
Who had some words to
him.
say to all of the haters out there that were against Lauren Daigle. Because she said she was asked about homosexuality, right?
Yeah.
And so a lot of Christians freaked out over what she said.
Yeah, she basically avoided the question. And so a lot of people were like, I read so many articles on it.
Yeah.
So many. And so John Crist, who's very blunt. Homie's blunt. I follow him on Instagram. I think he's brilliant. Came to her defense and basically talked about how she's done more for the kingdom in this year than some of these haters will do in 5 lifetimes.
Right.
And these criticisms don't do any good, and you just need to shut up. Which brought about a different conversation, because one of the people he was defending, John Gray, megachurch pastor, recently bought his wife a $200,000 Lamborghini.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
And
man, woo!
People had some things to say about
Man.
that. He's a pastor of Relentless Church in Greenville, South Carolina, and he's pretty unapologetic, man.
Oh.
He bought his wife a $200,000 luxury SUV.
What'd you say, homeboy?
Lamborghini Urus.
Oh.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. He went straight to Facebook Live and said not a nickel, not a penny from the church went toward the gift. He said that his heart is pure after he presented the luxury vehicle to his wife during, this says a wedding vow renewal party, but other people were saying it was for her birthday, so whatever. That doesn't matter. What does matter is he said he was able to purchase the SUV because of revenue from his book deal.
Okay.
He has a reality TV show on the Oprah Winfrey Network.
All right, he's making some money there.
And because of his savings and wise investments over the years, he was personally able to do this.
Okay.
Now, Starmy, I know you got things to say, so I can't wait to hear your responses. You can text in 505-585-LIVE. But he responded to the criticism with, man, tears and anger in defending his wife and himself. He said as long as what he does is honorable, ethical, and not illegal, it's nobody else's business how he chooses to express his love to his wife. The stories that I hear, and I've tried not to listen to them, but one of them is, pastor buys his wife the expensive car. First of all, it wasn't a pastor that bought the car. It was a husband that bought the car. I am a husband first. Do not confuse what I do with who I am. What I do is I pastor God's people. Who I am is a husband and a father, and I will do anything to honor them, and I won't ask permission from anybody to do it.
Wow. Yeah, and this
Well,
is tough, man. This is a
Yeah, 'cause
really, really
it
tough thing.
sparked backlash.
Yeah, because he had to have known as soon as he bought that Lamborghini for his wife, there was going to be some backlash, right?
Yeah.
You had to have known that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess he was prepared. He released statements, and he was willing to talk about where the money came from.
Here's one thing that I, $200,000 car aside. Here's one thing that I do understand. He grew up without any male role models in his life. And because of that, the one thing he's always hammered home is he wants to be a good husband and a good father. Because he did not have that, that's what he wants. His grandmother and mother both had partners that abandoned them. So he never had a grandfather or a father or any. And so he says that without a reliable male role model, he's more determined than ever to be a good husband and a good father. And he's going to lavish his family with gifts and do what he do. He said, my wife has pushed for my dreams and my vision, and she has toiled with a man who is still trying to find himself and carries that weight. I wanted to honor her for how she has walked with me. I've covered her. She has covered me.
Oh my gosh.
So
look at that car.
Yeah.
Whoa.
It's one of the fastest SUVs in the world with the ability to go from 0 to 60 in under 3.6 seconds.
Holy cow. So, okay, this is kind of the question, right? So pastors, should they buy extravagant gifts like this? A $240,000 vehicle. Should they live in mansions? Should they be flaunting, the money, even if it is, let's say they're making a lot of their money or they're spending their money on book deals? Because I know mega pastors, some of them don't even take a salary from the church. They'll take it from like book deals or like this guy's got a reality show.
He's got a reality TV show and a book deal.
And so he's making a ton of money off that.
And they saw this vehicle in December 2017, and his wife talked about how that it was just like she saw this car and it was like, man, that's a dream car right there. And so he said from that moment, he spent the next 10 months planning out how he was going to purchase this for her. He said, I'm a 45-year-old man and I've worked my entire life. I should be able to bless my wife. Because here's the thing. Here's one thing. Because I understand. I will get to comments because we've got a lot of them pouring in. He is yes, a mega church pastor, but he also, as you mentioned, has a book deal and has these certain things. Now, you and I work here. We work in ministry. And if we wrote out our salaries, first of all, people would be like, why aren't you just working at Chick-fil-A?
Oh.
But that's true. Because secondly, if you look at the fact that my wife drives a 2015 minivan.
Yeah.
That car cost like half of a year's salary for me.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money for me.
Mm-hmm.
It was a lot of money. But it was the safest option. It was what got my boys. And then like with baseball and archery and everything they have going, it was what we needed at the time. And so if you do the math on that, I spent an exorbitant amount of money on this vehicle that was like 18 grand.
Yeah. You're right.
Right?
Yeah.
And so then you look at this guy who, with the book deal, with the reality TV show on Oprah Winfrey, and you look at how much he probably made with that and then his investments and everything, this is probably pennies on the dollar for what this guy actually makes.
Exactly.
So it seems extravagant to us, but in light of percentages of income, I probably spent more on my stupid minivan, percentage-wise of my income, than this guy did.
Because let's take it back to the families that live in Thailand or any other poor country in the world. When they look at us as Americans, it's like us looking at this guy. You know what I'm saying? Because we have a car and 98% of the world doesn't have a car, or we have these huge mansions. They have dirt floors and pallets for walls. So, okay, how do you work that out? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's I'm okay with him doing this. I absolutely am okay. I guess the one thing that I struggle with is that people will look at that without knowing all the details, and it makes the church look bad to the non-believer. It does. Wait, it shouldn't.
It shouldn't.
It shouldn't, but it does. So as
But
a pastor,
a lot of things we're going to do is going to make the church look
exactly,
bad to a non-believer.
and should that
and to another believer.
But think about this: pastors, they're held to a different standard than us. We're not pastors.
Yeah.
We work in ministry, but we're not pastors. Okay,
Right.
Pastors, they're not supposed to go out and drink in public, right?
Yeah.
That's biblical.
I mean, it says not to be given to much wine if you're
Sure.
going to be an elder or a deacon, and then yes, it does talk. Yes,
Right.
Yes,
there's reasons behind those,
right?
Because people are watching.
Right.
You know, people are watching you all the time.
Yeah.
And it goes for us too. People are always watching us as well as Christians. We should always know that people are watching us. But you have a pastor who buys a $250,000 Lamborghini, who lives in a mansion, who has money. Is that stumbling people more than it's bringing people to God?
You gotta
Much
weigh
like
it up,
alcohol?
yeah.
You know, if you
Yeah.
see a pastor out drinking.
Dude, yeah, you're speaking my language because the book of James has always been a book that I go to. It's one book that it's like, I mean, this is like Jesus's bro, like this is his brother. This is a dude who was like, I don't know if this dude's the Christ, and then it's like he experienced all
Right.
these things with, and then it's like this is the Messiah. He was a skeptic, you know what I mean? So I'm going, yes, I want to hear from the skeptic because I'm very doubtful and skeptical a lot of times about many different things. And there was a verse in the book of James that always stuck with me that was always terrifying to me because I used to help out at a church and I would teach from time to time. And I was like, do I want to be a pastor? And I started praying about it. And really, there was a season where I was like, I'm going to go to school of ministry and I think I'm going to be a pastor. And then something weighed on me that was really hard. And it's James 3:1 that says, not many of you should become teachers, my brothers, for you know that we who teach will be judged with greater strictness. And it stopped me in my tracks. And at first I'm thinking, God's going to judge me more harshly. And it depends on who you talk to, because there are many different commentators who will say different things into this verse. However, it's not just greater strictness when you're speaking about judged by God. It's talking about this very thing. Culture's going to judge you stricter than they do anybody else because you are a pastor. You have that title, and they're going to look at you and with scrutiny. And so this guy, who's a mega church pastor, spent $200,000 on a Lamborghini for his wife, and it's very extravagant to us. And so because of that, like Christians, non-Christians, everyone is going to judge this dude.
Right.
And so it happens. You're going to receive greater judgment, you know, depending upon the version, like New International, like NIV versus ESV versus like stricter judgment, judged more harshly. Like and I'm just going, oh,
right.
But it comes with the territory.
Yeah, that's true.
Because when you actually take a look at it, does it seem extravagant?
I mean, yeah, the way I put it, when you look at the poor around the world and the way they look at us, we wouldn't consider ourselves rich. You and I, as Americans, we're not. But we are compared to the most of the world. We are considered rich and wealthy, and we're just like this pastor in a way to the rest of the world. You know, we're living that.
So here's a good question, because Jarrett says, listen, non-believer isn't going to bother to learn about the guy, to find out that he has a book deal in the TV show. They just hear pastor and Lambo and go immediately to, well, he's ripping off those people and judge him. So who's that on? Is that on the pastor?
Or is that on the
or is
person?
it on the person who is with the wicked heart that immediately just goes to the worst places? Because you can like go scratch out the non-believer part in the beginning of that statement, Jarrett, and say human isn't going to bother, because Christians, we do that all the time too.
Oh, yeah. I do it all the time.
We don't study. We don't investigate. We don't really care about it. What we care about is headlines. And man alive, I could speak into this right now in my life with the media and with things that are happening.
Right.
Because we don't take time to assess a situation, to learn all the facts. We go according to a headline.
I get it. You're right, man. We do it. We all do it.
It sucks, man.
My heart, it hurts right now because I'm just thinking about all the times that, I listened to somebody without going out and researching it for myself and just believing it and then spreading that rumor,
Yeah.
And then finding out later that it wasn't true. And you're just going, oh my gosh, man, we all do it.
Yeah.
But you're right.
Somebody said, by the way, you can buy a Lambo for $90K. I've totally looked it up on Car Gurus.
Send me that link. Send me that link.
Oh, yeah, it'll only take us 3 years and we can't do anything else. Eat,
I'll live in it.
breathe.
I don't care.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. Somebody said if he bought a gift that's within his means, then what's the difference from any other man buying some expensive jewelry within his means? It's true. It's true. Somebody says he's right. It's only his business as long as the money didn't come from the congregation. Is it a good decision? Not so sure on that. Look at the poverty around the world. Such a lavish lifestyle doesn't reflect the heart of Christ.
Yeah. Well,
man, it's tough, bro.
It is tough because how many of us out there are giving to local charities?
Right, because I'm
giving
going,
to the church.
all right, lavish lifestyle.
Exactly.
And I get it. You're saying that. And again, like looking at the perspective of his income versus ours. Do you know how much it cost me to take my family to the movies? Like, we wanted to go to a movie last night and looked at it and realized we can't afford it until I get paid again.
Yeah.
It was like $80 for 5 of us to go to the movies.
Yep.
Guys, that's like what I make in a day working here.
Right.
And so looking at that, that would seem lavish because you know what else that could do? That could feed 2 children for a month through Compassion International.
Right. Completely save and change
my
a family's
family
life.
to a movie once.
Right.
So am I being lavish because I want to take my kids to a movie once?
Yep.
We didn't do it because we couldn't afford it. But I just think we need to think about the things that we say before we harshly judge and criticize somebody else's life.
Right.
Because we don't think about the things that we are doing. And there have been a lot of people who say, man, we really need to examine our hearts first.
Yeah, man.
So, yeah.
All right. Well, we're coming up on a break, but read a few more comments here.
Somebody says, I'm not questioning this pastor's love for his family, but my mind does go to Francis Chan, Randy Alcorn, and John Piper. They also have book deals, and they give everything away from those book deals. Spending money on luxury always looks like loving the world. It doesn't make Jesus look precious when believers live luxurious lives. It makes us look like we worship money, even if we don't. George Mueller said that generosity is measured not in what we give away, but in what we keep for ourselves. Okay. Somebody said, I should be held to a higher standard as a Sunday school teacher. That's why I feel like I should step down. Wait, what? Oh, not doing what I'm supposed to be doing as a church member. Wow. Somebody's like completely convicted by this.
Wow.
But they said nothing like drinking or anything, just falling away of sorts, not reading my Bible every day or praying as much as I should. Hey, man, welcome to humanity.
Exactly. Yeah.
So do it. Don't fall away. Don't walk away from the church. You're a church member and you're saying that you should stop.
Right.
Like, cool. That doesn't sound like God going, hey, man, I want to convict your heart and get you to stop going to church.
Right.
Who does that sound like? Don't give up. Sorry.
Good.
Somebody says, I want a Dodge Challenger Hellcat. My first car was a 1970 Barracuda, but I haven't worked or made investments to be able to buy one, so yeah. Yeah.
All right. Chime in. Phone lines are open at 505-338-3700. We'll get to your phone calls when we come back. We're on YouTube Live, and you guys can chime in on this very important conversation. We'll be right back. Hang on.
Supakeet is 10 years old. Like hundreds of thousands of children like him, his family is part of a minority group that is oppressed in his home country of Myanmar. That's why they fled their country to become refugees in Thailand. His life is a life of hardship and danger. The refugee camps are full of abuse and exploitation. And if his parents can even find work, they only earn enough to barely survive. Compassion has opened 13 child development centers through local churches along the Thai-Myanmar border. These centers are an oasis of hope, where children and their families are given the basic necessities like food and shelter, legal help, and the education and training they need to be released from their poverty. Join Star 88 in Compassion and sponsor a child in Thailand on the border with Myanmar now. Just call 855-293-2323 or click on the Compassion banner at star88.fm.
A supernova on Star 88 with David Jeremiah.
God wants us to learn from the people of the Bible that he paints in living color. And we learn from Mary the submission of godliness and the surprise of it. And then a lesson we would rather not learn, the suffering of it. But does it not do our hearts well? Do we not feel a sense of identification with him in our own suffering? That we suffer not as others who don't suffer. We suffer as the Lord Jesus, who suffered, and as Mary, who suffered. That's a part of life. We either embrace it and learn from it, or we spend our entire existence on this earth fighting against something which we can never, ever overcome.
Turning Point with David Jeremiah. Don't miss it on our sister station, KNKT, weekdays at 11 a.m. on 107.1 FM.
When the solid ground is falling out from underneath my feet, between the black skies and my red eyes, I can barely see. And when I'm feeling like I've been let down by my friends and my family, I can hear the rain reminding me. In the eye of the storm, you remain in control. In the middle of the war, you guard my soul. You alone are the anchor when my sails are torn. Your love surrounds me in the eye of the storm. When my hopes and dreams are far from me and I'm running out of faith, I see the future I picture slowly fade away. And when the tears of pain and heartache are pouring down my face, I find my peace in Jesus' name. In the eye of the storm, you remain in control. In the middle of the war, you guard my soul. You alone are the anchor when my sails are torn. Your love surrounds me in the eye of the and I just don't know how I'm gonna make ends meet. I did my best, now I'm scared to death that we might lose everything. And when a sickness takes my child away and there's nothing I can do, my only hope is to trust you. I trust you, Lord. In the eye of the storm, you remain in control. Control. In the middle of the war, you guard my soul. You alone are the anchor when my sails are torn. Your love surrounds me in the eye of the storm.
Ryan Stevenson, Eye of the Storm at Star 88, 729.
High today of 57 degrees.
The Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O.
Coming up here shortly, a poem from Bill Peterson with special guest. We don't know, actually. We don't know. We don't know if it's going to be better than yesterday or the day before or any of them this week because they've all been amazing, and I don't know how you can top it. So
You can't top it.
the grand finale.
Partially yesterday.
The grand finale. Coming up, guys. I don't know what he's going to do. I know he's stressed. He might even have a heart attack over this.
It's megachurch pastor John Gray.
Oh! That'd be so funny. Hey, guys, heard you talking about me. I just wanted to give you a shout out. Yeah, so that's he'll be calling in, I guess, any minute. But we're right in the middle of this little topic about pastors. Pastors, should they be
I can't wait
flaunting
for Sam to get in here.
this luxurious lifestyle?
I just want to scrutinize Sam's life.
Yeah, it's pretty divided.
He lives in the Northeast Heights.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, he must be rich.
I thought he was a West Sider.
No.
No, are you kidding me?
You know this, bro.
Wait, Sam drives a 2001 Chevy Malibu?
Yeah,
what?
bro. Yeah. Convertible. Could you imagine?
T-tops. He's got the turbo. He's got the turbo package. Anyways, it's pretty divided online and through the text where it's like a lot of people are like, oh, man, pastors should take all of their income and just give it back to the church. What? Get out of here. Get out of here. I feel like a lot of you are missing it. You're just like, you're missing it. It's tough. Because here's the thing. I get it. Because as, you know, you mentioned a couple of those pastors like Francis Chan. He's a pastor who's made, millions of dollars through his church and book deals and all the things, speaking arrangements, stuff like that. And him personally, he didn't want that lifestyle. Right. He could have, but he signed off all the money he made on his book deals. I wanted to go to the church. I wanted to go back into ministry to help the widows and orphans, you know? So you have pastors, mega church pastors that are doing that. Then you have other ones who are buying $250,000 Lamborghinis for their wives.
Yeah.
And they're not taking a salary from the church.
Right.
But they're using the money from the reality show that they have or the book deals. That's how they're making a lot of their money. So should they be living this lifestyle, Stormy? As a pastor, should you buy a Lamborghini?
Well, here's the thing about Francis Chan. Let me just... I agree with everything you said. God convicted his heart, and he felt he needed to sacrifice more to God. So he took a leave of absence from his church. When he came back, he was like, I got to do more. He gave away 50% of his income. He didn't take a salary from his church. He donated most of his book royalties, which was about $2 million to different charities. So he still preaches, and he's still on a board, multiple boards, actually. I think one is Children's Hunger Fund and Gospel for Asia. He speaks at national conferences. He still does these things. And in 2015, he was talking at Abundant Life Christian Fellowship about the different things he does in order to fund this. He still owns restaurants, he owns a marina, and he owns a hotel.
Wow.
And he uses those finances to fund his current mission work. But he's still making really good money because he invested it wisely, and he's doing what God has called him to do. I think sometimes we try and pigeonhole everyone and say, if you are a pastor, you must this. And scripturally, it doesn't say that. We do get an idea of qualifications for a pastor or an elder or a teacher or a deacon in God's word. But what we don't get is you must do this.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I like that. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
And I think we need to be careful because now it just sounds like the Pharisees judging according to what they did. And so all of a sudden it's like, well, I'm doing this.
Good call.
And so you must do this. And that is not biblical. You're taking a personal conviction and placing it upon somebody else, and you're adding to the gospel of grace and just putting all of these weights on somebody else that you shouldn't do. So I would be very careful before we start slinging things at pastors or people in leadership or Christians in general and say, you must do this because I do this.
Right. All right. Well, we're going to jump right back into this conversation. Of course, we got Pastor Sam Swan coming up at 8 o'clock. I'm sure he wants to weigh in, but this is it, guys. This is the last one of the year, and we've all been just waiting patiently for Bill Peterson's Christmas poem. Will it be the most epic poem?
It's Friday. He took the day off.
The grand
This isn't
finale.
even Bill.
Bill Peterson, good morning.
I got a poem I wrote.
It's Bill!
Oh, boy.
Oh, he did
And I'm going to read it to you.
Oh, boy.
I hate to break it to you two, but after how epic this week has been,
Yeah.
with all the different guests,
Don't you say
with
it.
Luke and Jack
Don't you say
and Brody
Yeah.
and your mom
Yeah.
and all the Starmy and Chip.
Yeah.
You know, this may be a letdown.
Oh my gosh.
Bill's gonna do it himself.
I'll hang up on you.
Well, no, you're not hanging up.
Okay.
You're going to let this play out because I found it hard to get anyone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Book for this morning. And, everybody's
up
so
everybody
busy with
yesterday.
Christmas. I tried to
Right.
get Skip,
Man.
and he's just too busy.
Well, he's kind of
Dude, you should have booked him months ago.
leading a flock, bro. Leading a flock. He doesn't
I
have time to read
wanted
poems.
to get somebody that could actually be really serious and do something, bring it back to Jesus. And nobody wanted to play.
Nobody wanted to play ball.
So you're stuck with me.
Oh.
Well, thank you so much for being a part of the show, and you can hang up on yourself.
No. Let me. Hey, let this play out. All right.
Let this play
Just let
out.
him go. Just let him go.
After.
Oh my gosh.
Shut your mouth.
After all the. Hey.
Not
shut
you.
up.
Hey.
After all the grief you gave me about complaining about people using the term happy holidays, I was motivated to write this poem.
Okay.
Happy holiday, where the merry bells keep ringing. Happy holiday to you. It's the holiday season, and Santa Claus is coming round. The Christmas snow is white on the ground. When old Santa gets into town, he'll be coming down the chimney down.
Wrong. All right, can you just stop? This is dumb. Please. Why do you always have to push this agenda?
Stop, Bill. Nobody cares about you, and nobody cares about your fake news. So I think it's time to stop.
Wait, dude, what are you doing here? I'm supposed to be
Bill,
doing this.
Is that Buck?
What?
Yes, it's Buck.
Bill called me and he said, I need you to read another stupid poem for Christmas.
No, he told me I was going to read.
No, he said the ratings are down and they're trying to get them back up, and we need you to call back in.
Guys, settle down.
You shut up, Bill.
Dude, you left this town, man. You have no say here.
That's right, former Edge guy who is still there. I left to move on to better things, and now Bill needs my help, so I've called in to help.
Well, no, he called me to help. That's why I'm on the line right now.
You called first, Bill.
You're not even a local. You're not even a local.
Where did you grow up there?
Our ex-wives are fighting.
Pretty much, yes, I did.
Our ex-wives are fighting with each
Well,
other.
I didn't.
Guys, can we just?
Hey, look, stop.
Okay.
Stop. I've been thinking. Listen, everybody, I've been thinking. So we're kind of like we're the exes of this thing, sort of. We used to be the work husband to them. And it's Christmas, and we need to all just get along. And I think we can all just take solace in the fact that none of us are Bill. Think about him. He's really old. He's an old white guy. That's like the worst thing to be right now.
He's an old, angry white guy.
So maybe we all do one of Bill's poems together.
Okay,
I like
that's
that.
fine. We can do that as long as I get top billing.
Okay. Yeah, well, top billing.
Okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. I support it. I know you need that.
Oh my God.
So what do you want to read? What do you want to read?
Let's do something about longtime friends. Something like that.
You mean maybe try to do something where I can get my old job wife to tear up and get all sniffly on the radio?
Okay.
Is that like Rainbow Connection?
No. We have to do something better. We have to do something better than that.
Oh, okay.
Here we go. Let me just start it off.
Yeah, you go for it.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and old lang syne?
For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet, for old Lang Syne.
And surely you'll buy your pint cup, and surely I'll buy mine.
And we'll take a cup of kindness yet for old Lang Syne. And Dex will buy all of our cups. The end.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes, dude.
Amazing.
No better way to go out.
Oh.
In 2018.
Man. Okay, well.
They just hung up. They didn't
Mic
even.
drop.
They didn't
Mic
even want
drop.
to stick around to talk to us.
Holy cow, man. I was so disappointed in Bill. I was angry.
too.
I was going to hang up on him.
I was like, this is terrible.
Oh, my gosh. And you know what? Good job, Bill. He brought it this week.
He got the ex-wives to, like, be friends.
He did.
Good old Teo and Buck.
Teo, of course, used to be a part of the show about 3 years ago. He used to be with Steve-O for I don't know how many years.
Yeah, a few years before that in Team Awesome Morning Party. Haven't said that in a minute.
And Buck, he was on with me for 15 years.
Buck and Dex show.
Crazy, man.
He had top billing.
Top billing. That was beautiful, man.
That really was pretty
Gosh,
great.
that was really good.
That was pretty great.
Good job, Bill. I love you.
If we can get Buck and Teo to unite, surely we can get Christians to stop arguing in this Christmas season.
I don't know, man.
And just love one another.
I don't know.
It's going to happen.
All right. On that note, I know a lot of people are chiming in. We're discussing a pretty heavy topic right now.
Although most people are just holding each other and crying because that poem was so beautiful. Yeah, dude. Seriously.
I love
Somebody said this brought a tear to my eye and a giant smile to my face. Gosh.
That's good.
Somebody else said, wow, this is really awesome.
All right.
People, yeah. That accent got thick,
It
man.
did.
Teo went home and he got it back, man.
Yeah.
He got it back. I miss him so much.
All right. We got to take a quick break, guys. We're live on YouTube at Star 88 FM. Hang out with us. We'll be right back.
Exposing the enemy. Here's a Star 88 PowerPoint from Pastor Jimmy Evans.
When the Bible comes in you, it's going to find every demon in hell that's trying to destroy your life, and it's going to defeat the devil. This is powerful. This is powerful. And see what before the devil defeats you, he has to disarm you. He wants this to be in a drawer somewhere. He wants this to be on the dash of your car or on your coffee table at home or something like that. He just wants you to have a casual relationship with this, because once he's taken this away from you, you're easy pickings. And when I talk about a two-edged sword, I'm talking about the way we talk, the way we speak. The devil loves people who are negative, who are doubtful, who are gossipy, who are liars. Their mouth is impure, they're vulgar. He loves that because that's darkness and that's his domain. And he can defeat it very easily.
That's Jimmy Evans on a PowerPoint from Star 88.
Lately I've been reeling, watching the nightly news. Don't seem to find the rhythm, just wanna sing the blues. Feels like a song that never stops. Feels like it's never gonna. Gotta get that fire back in my bones before my heart turns into stone. So when somebody please pass the megaphone, I'll shout it on the count of three. Oh, hear my prayer tonight. I'm singing to the sky. Give me strength to raise my voice. Let me testify. Oh, hear my prayer tonight. 'Cause this is do or die. The time has come to make a choice. And I choose. Let it move. Let it move. Let it move. Yeah, I choose. Let it move you. Let it move. Let it move. Back when I was younger, my eyes were full of life. But now that I am older, I live at the speed of light. Feels like the cycle never stops. Feels like it's never gonna. Gotta get that fire back in my bones before my heart turns into stone. So when somebody please pass the megaphone, I'll shout it on the count of three. Oh, hear my prayer tonight. I'm singing to the sky. Give me strength to raise my voice. Let me testify. Oh, hear my prayer to stay. I need that joy, 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 joy down in my heart, down in my heart to stay. Joy, 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 joy down in my heart, down in my heart to stay.
For King and Country Joy, it's Star 88, 747.
High today at 57 degrees.
The Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O on Star 88.
That's right, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Sam Swan coming up at 8. Everybody's favorite, man. He just that people love that man.
He's the sweetest guy.
You know?
He's just the sweetest guy.
Even though he drives a brand new Escalade, I still love the guy. You know? He wears gold chains. He wears diamond earrings. I love him. I love him because he is just the greatest guy.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, he doesn't drive that or wear any of that.
Okay, good.
Good morning.
Yes, hello.
Hello, who's this?
You know what?
It's my thing, man. Just go with it.
No, I'm not going with that.
Hey, that was a great mic drop y'all pulled.
Yeah, it was a great mic drop.
So we were actually all conferenced together, and we thought you hung up on us.
Oh, yeah.
No, that wasn't us. So you hung up on us.
Magic of radio. You're just giving it all away.
It was actually a good time to end the bit anyways. It was getting a little long.
Well, was it really?
Yeah, it was. You go a little long there. No, but you know what? Good job, dude. Way to go. Way to go, man.
Thank you.
That was
Thank you.
awesome.
Hey, what was that last song you guys played? I didn't know you guys played boy bands on Star 88. That was amazing.
Oh, wow.
That was for King and Country, bro.
That was for King and Country?
Yeah, dude. That's their new single, Joy.
Oh,
that's good, man.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
No,
that's
fine.
That's good.
I mean, to be fair, Joel looks like he's the lead singer in a boy band because he's so beautiful. So
right? He's beautiful.
Hey, I can say that. It's true, man. Are you kidding me? We had Winter Jam last year. He texts me and he's like, bring the family, because he'd never met Chrissy. And so we're standing out there and we're waiting. And I'm like, okay, just be prepared, man. And Chrissy's like, okay, whatever. She'd never seen Joel before.
Sure.
Joel walks out from like backstage to come get us.
Yeah?
I've never.
Was Chrissy Twitter
I've never seen Chrissy so flustered.
Yeah?
In her life.
Yeah?
So Joel is a beautiful man.
Oh man, you telling me?
Yeah, and he's an even better human, so it just makes it that much better.
Yeah,
that much better. Him and his wife Mariah, they're just like that couple. They're
Right.
great. They're great people.
Yeah,
love them.
Oh, also
he's married. He's married to Mariah Carey.
He's married to Mariah Peters, a Christian pop singer. So
Hey, this is cool. Ratings just came in for your night show. Looks like the night I was on, up number 1. Rating spike.
I was actually. That's what I was
Rating
calling
spike.
about. I wanted to call and talk to both of you because I've had a request now that Steve-O come on and do a show with me as well. So I wanted to see if we could just make a schedule for the two of you and see, Steve-O, when do you want to come on? Dex, when do you want to come back?
Well, here's the thing. Dex has nothing better to do, and he's always willing to throw his services out there for free just because he needs something to do.
Yeah.
I'm a really busy guy, so we can try and lock in a calendar date, but I also need to know, like, you know, what's that?
I'm more of a journeyman
What's that
than
check
he
look
is,
like?
so I actually do that on the side. So
yeah.
Yeah, well, I'll have my people call your people. We'll discuss, all right? Have Sam call me.
No, that's not the way this works. Seriously, I need to set up my schedule, and I need you guys to just pick a day, okay?
Yeah, I'm going to Montana. I can't.
Yeah, I'll be here, and I will totally do a show with you. I'm off all next week.
I'll be out.
So I can do.
I gotta go. I'm going to see Dilbert do a comedy show in Montana. So
also, I'll be kinder. I'll be kinder to you because I understand what it's like when you're trying to rock the board and get frustrated because you've got a jerk special guest in there. So.
It took him so long to figure out how to run that equipment. It was super frustrating for a radio personality of my caliber to watch somebody in that position was really uncomfortable.
Listen, man, literally yesterday, Dex forgot to put the stop on the song and just blew right through a break. So just so you know,
it was the equipment. I'm pretty sure.
It was operator error.
Yeah, operator error.
No, not me.
You're coming to do the morning show on New Year's Eve with me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right.
Good.
So you're talking about the 31st, right?
Yeah, 31st. The world famous Buck and Steve-O. It's going to be great.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I will.
No.
We should try to get like one of those names, see how we can figure it out. You know, like Brangelina or whatever.
Yeah.
Just combine our names.
That's hard though.
Buckivo.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
Buckivo.
That sounds like a premium coffee.
I'll have the Buckivo, please.
The Grande Buckivo. That's weird. I don't like it.
The Mas Grande Buckivo.
How about the Stevuk?
No, see, that doesn't work.
No, that sounds like a European cuss word.
Yeah, I was gonna say it sounds like a Christian cussing.
That's good. That's good.
We'll figure it out.
Who's that?
Yeah.
Sorry, that was Ella.
Ella.
Just little Ella's not so little anymore. She's 6 years old and she's like super tall.
Wow.
How does she feel knowing that she was named after a Rihanna song?
She wasn't named after a Rihanna song.
Come on, man. I get it. We're Christian radio, but it's still okay to talk about how.
No, actually, Sarah named Ella. Sarah named Ella and Sophie.
I see who wears the pants in the family.
You have a song with Johnny Cash.
I do like Johnny Cash. Yes, I do.
Yeah, you walk into
Daddy's
Buck's
on the
house
phone,
and
though.
Johnny Cash is flipping everybody off. It's
oh
really,
my gosh, you
really
can't say
inappropriate.
that.
Oh, sorry.
You gotta dump that.
No, I don't have that. I do have, though, when you walk in the house, you do see a concert poster from Johnny Cash when he played at Pope Joy Hall in 1993.
Oh, wow.
That's incredible.
Yep.
I like it.
Very cool, man.
I like it.
Very cool.
Mhm.
You still got that that studio in the basement?
I do.
That's never been used?
It's been used once. I have the tape to prove it.
Oh, I know.
Used
No,
once.
the unreleased cut that nobody's ever heard.
The unreleased cut that you guys heard. Yeah.
We were totally making fun of you yesterday. We were talking about how
Oh, that's a big shocker.
Oh, I mean, we weren't making fun of you. We were just talking about you behind your back.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
You bet.
Yep. I've had 5 different people text in the live line the same name for our morning show. And maybe it's because we've been doing it for so long and you got out and you just can't seem to get out.
I love that.
Basically, Steve-O and Buck equals stuck. Because it's just the stuck show. We're just stuck.
Stuck in Bevo is pretty good too, though.
Stuck in Bevo. I like that.
Stuck in Bevo. Oh, it's going to be a fun show, though.
That's cool.
Yeah. So, can you come in on Saturday, Steve-O? We could have a lot of fun on Saturday if you can come in.
Like this Saturday?
Yeah, Saturday night. But we only have to do 3 hours. We have to do from 8 until 9 because from 8 until 9 we have the 80s at 8. And then from 10 until midnight we have Buck University and basically get to play whatever we want.
What's the name of that show?
Buck University.
Buck University.
We're schooling people on good music, so.
We are educating people on what rattles around inside of our noggin.
I love that. I
Cool.
love that.
That's
You
cool.
know what? I'm putting this on my calendar right now, except I have a Friends Miss on Saturday night. They'll understand why I'm not there.
I don't know about that.
No, you can't do a Friends Miss. The whole Friends thing is just getting out of control.
It really is.
The only acceptable one now is Friendsgiving.
Oh, okay.
That was the original, and that's the only one that's acceptable at this point. So whoever's having Friends Miss,
Yeah.
just call them and tell them they need to knock it off.
Well, it's Bill, so, just, okay.
Well.
So, like I said, call them and tell them to knock it off.
No. Okay. I got you, man.
Bill would be hard.
I'm with you, Coyote 102.5.
Whoa,
All
everybody.
right.
Coming at you live.
I'll bring my Coyote
Coming at
voice.
you.
Actually, since it's like 90s now, that's oldies, I'll fit right in because that's all I listen to. So it'll be great.
Yeah. You know, we played a bunch of '90s stuff the other night when Dex was there.
We did,
gracing me with his presence.
Yeah, I didn't listen. Just,
Ratings are huge though, so congratulations, man.
Yeah, you went
Congrats.
from 7 people to 14. You doubled the ratings.
Beautiful.
It was incredible, man.
Nope, that's a share, Steve-O. We call those shares. Okay.
Yeah. And then you played some share, so it was good.
Yeah, we did.
Mm.
We sure did.
So,
We didn't play any share.
no,
share.
okay,
All
cool,
right.
man.
Well, we gotta
I
go.
promise
No.
it's going to be way better than when Dex was on because I'm the funny one.
Nah,
so,
that's not.
yeah.
I don't know
There
about
you
that.
go. Just
I have to
making
play the
everybody
laugh
successful.
track every time. It's
So,
Well, you know, we'll find out who's the funny one. We'll let the people decide.
that's true.
Oh, you're gonna put a
All
poll
right.
up? He loves polls.
It's perfect. That's
He loves
perfect.
polls.
I've got a poll for you. Whose morning show has never been canceled? Would that be Steve-O's?
Hold on.
None of us.
Wait.
None of us.
Wait, has
Because
it?
we've all had our morning shows
Wait,
canceled.
yeah. I'm going to say, Steve-O, I think twice.
Yeah, that's true.
Actually,
That's actually true.
Maybe
Touche.
twice.
You're not supposed to bring
Two-
up.
two
Hey,
shows?
love keeps no record of
Wow,
wrongdoing.
man,
That's
you
1
kind of like
Corinthians
held on to that grenade.
Chapter 13.
Jumped right on it. All right.
It's the only reason I can tell a joke because I think I've been canceled more than you guys.
That's so true.
All right. I have a screaming child
All right,
walking
get
in.
to
About
it,
get
Dad.
loud.
Get
so
to it.
I'll see
All
you guys
right.
later.
Goodbye.
There you go.
Merry Christmas.
That's right, New Year's Eve. Buck and Steve-O, huh?
Huck and Steve-O.
Doing the morning show.
All right, good.
Yeah.
I wouldn't hold my breath, but, I hope it does happen.
It's going to happen. We'll call
All
it
right.
Starbucks.
Ooh.
Are we going to get sued? Maybe.
All right, let's take a quick break. We're live from the Dream Style Remodeling Star 88 Studios. Sam Swan will be joining us next.
Tony Evans. This is a Star 88 Supernova.
The purpose of God's covenant, watch this, is always to expand his kingdom in history. When he made Adam and Eve, he said, he created Adam and Eve. It's a male and female, he created them. And then he said, and let them rule. Let them have dominion. Be fruitful and multiply. Spread my image across the earth. That is, spread my kingdom in history. That the purpose of the covenant is the expansion of the rule of God in history. Most couples never get around to that purpose. They still stuck on happy. And if you get stuck on happy, Satan has got you because he knows how to make you unhappy. He knows just what buttons to push to make you unhappy. Where if you start with covenant, you wind up with happy.
That was Pastor Tony Evans on a Star 88 Supernova.
This is Groundwire. Groundwire with Sean Dunn. Groundwire. Groundwire.net.
You will never find evidence of God running from an enemy, a situation, or an unpleasant person. But he has been known to run to embrace someone who is returning home. In the parable of the prodigal son, Jesus painted the picture of a young man who had made poor decisions. He had turned away from the wisdom of a clean life and loyal relationships. He found himself in a horrible place and decided to go home. Although he did not expect to be received back as a son, his father ran to him and welcomed him home. I want you to know that even if you've wandered from the safety and purpose of a loving relationship with God, you have a Father in heaven who loves you. He never ran in fear, but his incredible love for you will fuel a sprint. He will take you in his arms and welcome you home, no matter how far you have drifted.
Groundwire. For more information or to talk to a live spiritual coach, log on to groundwire.net. That's groundwire.net.
On the air and in your face.
But lovingly so.
This is Star 88 at 88.3 FM, KLYT, Albuquerque, Santa Fe, and online at star88.fm.
It's almost Christmas time, everybody. And I can't wait. I left the lights up all year round. I just couldn't bear the thought of taking them down. I've been singing Jingle Bell Rock since July. All the neighbors look at me like I'm crazy, but I got a feeling that I just can't shake. You see, it's lasted 364 days and now I'm too excited. I can't sleep a winking. I stare at the snow outside my window just thinking, come on Christmas. I don't know why you're taking so long. excitement in the air. Everyone's hanging with family and friends, and it's making you feel like a kid once again. Steal a kiss under the mistletoe. Old Bing sings, let it snow, let it snow. The only thing that's left on my Christmas list is I'm hoping to catch a peek of old St. Nick. So come on, Christmas. I don't know why you're taking so long, Christmas. I've been waiting all year for you to get here, and I can't take another second. Can't you hear me begging? Hurry up, Santa Claus. Here's my number just in case your reindeer get lost. I sure wouldn't mind if you're early this time. So come on, come on, come on, Christmas. Hearts are racing all around the world. Smiling faces on the boys and girls, waiting just to hear those sleigh bells ring, singing come on Christmas. Do your thing, oh, Mr. Saxophone. Come on, Christmas. I don't know why you're taking so long, Christmas. Well, I've been waiting all year for you to get here, and I can't take another second. Can't you hear me begging? Hurry up, Santa Claus. Here's my number just in case old Rudolph gets lost. I sure wouldn't mind if you're early this time. So come on, come on, come on, Christmas. Hearts are racing all around. Hearts are racing, Christmas. Come on, Christmas. I can't wait. Come on, Christmas. And the feeling's getting stronger. So what you waiting for? Come on, come on, come on, Christmas. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Hey, thanks, man. Merry Christmas to you, too.
Yeah, same, bro.
Love you,
Same.
Matthew West.
Yeah.
Never met you, but I love you.
He's really nice.
Is he?
He's really, really nice.
That's
actually,
cool.
yeah.
You should see if he'll get in the sauna with us, dude. No?
I mean, we could.
All right. It's Star 88. Good morning.
Hi.
8:04.
Oh, high today at 57 degrees.
It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. The Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O.
So many epic things happening because, you know, end of the year, and we announced the official release date of our brand new show, guys. Yes, we have a brand new show launching in January. I'm not talking about this show right here. I'm talking about a brand new show.
Is it a show?
It's a show. Of course it's a show.
It's more of like an interview session.
It's a show. People watch it.
That's true.
We have a new show called Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, where we have a portable dry sauna.
Yeah, we interview celebrities in it.
We roll around and wrestle each other in the sauna.
That does not happen.
Extreme
Yeah.
temperatures.
That really does not happen.
But we should take it next level. You know what I'm saying?
Next
That could be season 2.
Season 2.
You know?
I don't want to because we've interviewed Diego Sanchez and the karate hottie Michelle Watterson.
Yeah.
And we would get
Yeah, but if we
killed.
teamed up together, we might be able.
No,
Okay.
not
no.
even a little bit. Master Ken could kill us with his pinky.
That's true.
So,
anyways, go check it out. It actually kicks off January 14th, but we've shared a little teaser trailer for season 1 up at our Instagram and Facebook. And man, if you guys could share it, that'd be cool. I'm excited about it. We put a lot of hard work into it, you know?
Yeah, we have.
And it's not easy, man. It's not easy. You know, there's days where I'm just sitting there at home editing, you know, all of the footage. And I'm going, gosh, I'm sick of looking at Steve-O. Jeez.
Yeah. Listen, Jordy, that's not real.
What?
It's not a thing, bro.
We were hanging out with Britt and Jordy, who are really the stars behind the show, because that's why it's going to be really good, is because they make us look so good.
That's right.
But poor Jordy's been editing us, trying to get these episodes done, and he's like, I'm sick of looking at your faces. And I'm like, well, yeah, that's how I feel every morning with Steve-O.
The guys, yesterday, that's really how he felt. We did the morning show, and then we went to lunch together.
So were you yesterday.
And then we went to after lunch together.
Yeah. I mean, I wish I could have, like, been sick of you at the end of the day instead of, like, oh, the day's just starting and I still have to, like, hang out with you.
Yeah, all day. And he kept going,
oh, gosh, just don't touch me and don't talk to me.
Talking. Your voice is grating on me.
Ugh.
I'm sorry.
That's right.
I'll be quiet.
I was singing this over and over. Here we go, we're grating cheese.
Yeah, I was just grating his feelings with my words.
It's all good. That's
He
what
didn't
happens.
like it.
Hey,
Like there's Sam.
we're a couple, you know, that's what happens. We fight.
Just running.
All right, Sam Swan is going to be joining us here shortly. But yeah, go check out Don't Sweat the Small Stuff, guys. Put a lot of work into it, and excited for you guys to see it because we got some great guests like Michelle Watterson, Karate Hottie, Diego Sanchez.
Master Ken from YouTube.
Into the Dojo. He's a YouTube star.
Patrick Fabian.
Yeah, dude,
Let's
one of
be
the
real.
top actors out there right now.
That's actually who I thought Bill was going to have today for the poem.
Really? You
I
think
just
you
knew
could?
it was going to be Howard Hammond.
That would have been cool, man.
Yeah,
He's
it
a great
but
guy.
Not
You
as
know?
cool. Yeah.
Who else did we get?
Don't say everyone.
Well, you know, I mean, Brad Pitt, Keanu Reeves,
Sam's here.
Mel Gibson. What?
Don't say anything.
Sam's here. Gosh, I'd like to get into the dry sauna with Sam.
Whoa.
No?
Yeah.
It'd be a lot warmer.
I like that shirt. Look at that shirt. That's a great shirt.
Reppin' New Mexico.
This is
You sponsored, bro?
Oregon Mountain Outfitters. You know, in Oregon Outfitters, Oregon Mountain.
Urban Outfitters.
No,
That's right.
Oregon
it's
Mountain.
Urban Outfitters.
It's that
Oregon-
outfit in
Oregon
Las
Mountain.
Cruces, and they outfit you.
Oregon's mountains.
But the cool thing about
You
this,
just tell them what state you live in, and they
This-
just give you the flag.
this is the one that they made an arrangement with the Zia Pueblo.
Ooh.
Wow.
That everything that they sell that has the Zia on it, some of the profit goes back to the Zia Pueblo.
Oh, that's cool.
Not very many people do that. Most of the people just use
And
the
not
image.
many people like Profits to go to the Zia Pueblo because last time Profits went to the Zia Pueblo, they took children.
Well,
yeah,
I mean,
really bad.
money profits. Not,
Oh, okay.
yeah, not a biblical
I learned
profit.
about that when I worked at Quantic Broadcast
I'm
Corporation.
sure, yeah.
Oh, you're a Christian?
Yeah.
Let me tell you about what happened to my grandparents.
Yeah, and then some of the money also from this outfit
so sorry.
goes to give meals to kids in public school.
That's incredible.
That's awesome, man.
It's a great
very
organization. My daughter, who came all the way from Tennessee,
Are you sponsored, bro?
she came all the way from Tennessee
Wow.
for spend a couple days before Christmas. She brought Dragon number 3 with her, and Dragon number 3, her husband, who stole my princess away. That
was
thank
awesome.
You,
Sam.
thank you very much.
That was good.
So what's up, fellas? Sorry
Hey,
I'm late.
bro.
Hey.
No, you're okay.
I don't have any excuse except I'm on vacation and I'm not really on a schedule right now.
Nice,
We're
man.
starting ours at 10:47 a.m. this morning.
I'm
outta
right.
here. I'm
Except
outta
we
here.
have a meeting at 11.
I
Don't
can't
forget, we have a
make
meeting
it.
at
Can't
11.
make
We
it.
actually have a meeting at 11.
I won't be here, but you will.
We're going to
so
be
you're-
here,
you're
so
fine.
Take good copious notes.
and we'll take lots of
Yes,
notes.
thank
Good
you.
copious. That's almost redundant.
Copious is a great word.
Yes. I have no idea what it means, but it works well in that sentence.
Yep. Well, I'm glad you're here, and
Me too.
This is our last show of the year, and I'm excited to go on break and just get away from you two, so I don't have to look at you for in a couple weeks.
He was really irritated with me yesterday. We almost needed to call you for a counseling session.
Really?
Yeah, my voice
That's
in
right.
real
He was
life
here
was
last
like
time.
irritated. It was like one of those times where we just needed you as a
Okay.
counselor.
Well, that way it wasn't when I was watching. I jumped on YouTube Live. You gave me thanks for the shout out, by the way. That was
problems.
awesome.
No problems.
Yeah.
You know when I think a lot of husbands can relate to this. You know when your wife is there with you and you're trying to like share a story or you're trying to talk and they
And
continue.
she's just so excited about the story
that's cool.
because she was a part of the story
Uh-huh.
that she wants it to
Uh-huh.
be larger than life. So
Okay.
she wants to help tell the story because she's so excited. That
I'm
she
just going
had
to
that
continue to use
experience.
this microphone
With
off
the
button.
husband.
It doesn't work in the studio though. You can still hear his voice.
Maybe the wife was just totally excited.
You need directional microphones.
She just loves the husband so much that
Instead
she
of
just
Omni.
was stoked to be a part of
Yeah.
it because it's like we experienced
Yes,
this.
yes.
Yes.
See, Steve-O has a lot to say, and he only gets 4 hours to tell everything that he needs to share.
Everything.
So he has to cut me off because he can't fit it all in.
Yeah, it's some days.
So
it's really hard.
Yeah.
Some days are harder than others.
It's all good.
So I have a question about this sauna thing.
Yeah, man.
Does the guest ever get to talk between the two of you?
It's
asking
very,
questions
very
and-
hard.
You know what?
Super hard.
In
I'm
real
just
life,
curious.
I gotta say, I posted the link to our YouTube. Everybody watching right now, please go subscribe. I'm very proud of it because if there's one thing I love about this job, it's interviewing people and getting to know who people
absolutely.
are.
Yeah.
And I think it's the best we've ever done in that realm because
can't wait to watch
there's literally an episode where one of our guests, I won't say who right now, but one of our guests says, she stops and goes, I've literally never shared this. And
Oh, my
every
goodness.
episode was like,
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's called Don't Sweat the Small Stuff because we're skimming over all the little small talk that you can find on Wikipedia or whatever,
Yeah.
and we go deep.
Yeah.
Wow.
And when you put your body through extreme temperatures, like
You're
140
really
degrees.
honest.
Yeah. You're
It's like a
sweating.
truth.
Seriously.
It's like
Yeah.
a truth serum.
No, seriously, because it's all of a sudden you're going, why am I talking about this?
Yeah.
Like
I've literally
you're
shared
not
this with
thinking,
no
so
one.
you're just going, and it's incredible. So yeah,
Well,
Looking forward to
for a little while, I was thinking it might be fun. Although I'm not a celebrity, it would be fun to be interviewed in that. But now,
are a
now
local
that you've
celebrity,
now
that
that
is
you've
true.
told me about that, I don't want to be in there.
Well, here's the thing, Sam. See, hopefully we get picked up for season 2. I'm really hoping we do.
Yeah.
And there's big plans for the show. Because let's face it, we're going to run out of celebrities. So, which we might have already ran out of celebrities.
no,
so,
yeah,
No.
Yeah.
You can't
He
because-
says that,
because
and then
there's-
literally yesterday we posted the teaser, and a celebrity, 2 actually, hit me up yesterday.
No
like,
way.
I'm filming in Albuquerque right now. This looks amazing. We should do
Wow.
this.
Oh, that's awesome.
See, that's the hope, is that maybe it does kind of blow up, and then
Yeah.
we won't have any problems.
Because
getting people.
it's incredibly unique.
Yeah.
It is
Thanks, man.
incredibly
No,
unique.
yeah, I mean,
Anyway.
No, who would have
stop it.
ever?
He can't
Stop
say
it.
now.
Who would have
Wait,
ever thought?
Stop.
hold on.
Oh, so
Wait
a minute. Did I just bring up a
should be
fight
saying
between?
thank you because it was my idea.
It was
Can
sex.
we all just get along?
Yeah.
Please.
I'm just kidding.
Don't
It's
drag
four
me
of us. We share
into your
credit.
sauna drama.
You know.
That's sort of a rhyme there.
Anyways, what were we talking about?
I don't know. But
Oh
I
yeah,
missed,
don't sweat the small stuff.
I missed you guys last week.
I missed you too, man. You know, what were you doing? You were just traveling.
I was traveling. My son-in-law graduated from Union University.
Oh, very cool.
So we went to go see the graduation process.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, it was fun.
Nice.
And then he's going to be pastoring a little church in Tennessee, and we got to see the little church and meet the people that he's going to be shepherding. And it was really cool.
So how do you feel? I don't know if you were talking about, or not talking, but listening this morning to our conversation we were having about pastors that are living these like these extravagant lifestyles.
No, I did not
You know?
hear that.
What was the name of the pastor that bought his wife
John Gray.
a $250,000
$200,000.
Lamborghini?
Oh, I saw something on Instagram about that.
And of course, people, freaked out. And he explained, hey, I don't take a salary from the church. All the money that I get is from my book sales, is from the reality TV show. And I don't take a salary from the church. So he explained himself. And so we started talking about pastors and if they should be living these extravagant lifestyles. And what does that do to the church? Does it give it a bad name? Does it stumble people?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Yeah. What do you think? How do you feel when you see that? When you see a pastor, purchase a new jet or
I'm a little. I don't know the right word. Bothered, troubled,
Caught off guard.
Yeah, it.
A little check in your spirit.
I'm not really comfortable with that.
Mm.
That's a better way to say it. I'm a little uncomfortable with that.
Like sitting in the back seat of a 1971 Beetle.
I've actually done
There's
that.
not a lot of leg room.
My-
You're a little uncomfortable.
My mom had
but
an
you
orange
endure the ride.
VW Beetle, 1971. And it was.
Focus.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Are
I'm
you
sorry.
serious? A
I'm
1971 Beetle? Are you kidding
I'm not
me?
kidding you.
Dude, come on,
I am
bro.
not kidding you. I was.
Okay, we
let's
don't need the
see.
story. It's cool.
I was 9 years old.
I am a
I was
prophet.
8 years old.
I just don't make profit.
It might have been a 72, but it was an orange Beetle.
That's crazy, man.
Okay, so
yeah. So are you uncomfortable because you would never put yourself in that position if you, let's say, came into millions of dollars
Yeah,
started
I-
flooding in? You wouldn't want to be in that situation?
That's a difficult question to answer. The hypothetical part of
Right.
it, of me getting that kind of money, because I would like to think that I would be more frugal and more of a steward towards the money that I would be gifted. That
Sure.
Any money that I get, the salary that I make at my job, is provided by the generosity of the Southern Baptists of New Mexico and their gifts to the cooperative program. That's how it works.
Yeah.
But it's also that's how God has been taking care of me.
Yeah.
And I want to be a good steward with that. And I want to be careful, whether it was book sales or I just can't
His
imagine
reality show on Oprah Network.
my reality show. I just feel like that it might send a confusing message to folks, to lost folks.
Right. In our culture.
In our
here
culture.
In America. Because we were kind of, we were explaining, all right, well, what's the difference of, let's say, this poor family in Thailand or in Africa that looks at us as Americans.
Yeah.
And we are so filthy rich.
Oh,
We're on that level. Like, we're looking at this
They see me
pastor.
playing the Spider-Man video game
Yeah.
on PS4 with Brody, and they're like,
Right.
Or we have a
"He's
car.
so extravagant.
Or huge mansions,
Right.
and they live in grass huts or dirt floors. You know, so they're looking at us like we're looking at this pastor.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we're sitting there judging. Steve brought up a good point. We're like the Pharisees calling this pastor out, you know, but
Yeah.
then look at our lifestyle.
Yeah.
We just bought a $1,000 iPhone, you know, like,
yeah.
Yeah.
come on.
Yeah.
That's why I still have the iPhone 7 because I just couldn't.
Oh, really?
I couldn't spring for the 10. Wait, what do you have?
6S.
Oh,
that
nice.
still
You beat me.
works?
Yeah, it's still. In fact, the last update it said, "This is your last one, buddy."
Dude, seriously, did it really? Because I'm
No,
willing to.
no, it
I'm-
didn't.
You're getting there, bro. My Apple Watch. Listen to this. First world problems. My Apple Watch doesn't update either because it's not
Yeah.
even the Series 1. It's the first Apple Watch.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
And so I'm like, I don't know what to do.
You're so behind the
I'm like
times, bro.
So behind.
Yeah,
Ugh.
it
It just tells me the time.
That's
at
why
this
I
point.
also think when we go and do missions in third world places, we have to be careful about the stuff we take with us.
Yeah.
That's why I like Compassion International.
We don't want to take. We don't want to. We might have to have our phone because we might need to communicate. That,
Yeah.
obviously. But there's other things that, you know, I would, if I were taking a bunch of teenagers overseas, I said, leave all your game systems.
Right.
Leave.
Yeah.
I know it's going to be a long plane ride. You're going to have to entertain yourself some other way because when we land, we're going to immerse ourselves with these people.
Yeah.
We're not going to flaunt. There's some certain amount of that, from what I understand, that happens anyway.
Yeah.
When Americans show up in a place like that, because they expect, and we have way more. Even some of our folks who are on the lower end of middle class have way more than some of the people around the world.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, in America, we would even say they don't have very much,
Right.
but in another part of the world, they have tons.
Yeah.
Even if they have a place to live, that's
Yeah.
a gigantic thing that some folks around the world don't even have.
When I was doing missions down
And
in
in America, too.
down in Juarez, it was right when the iPhone was there was like the second or third iPhone.
Oh yeah.
And so I had that smartphone down in Juarez, and here's these families that either don't have a phone or they have the old flip phone, and they were just like, oh my gosh, they wanted to look at it and touch it, and just taking a video was like foreign to them, you know, because they didn't experience that, you know. And man, we just live in this. I mean, we're so blessed, you know, and taken care of. You know, as far as like even just look at the government and how they take care of us. You know what I'm saying? Like governments don't take care of their people in other countries. You know?
They don't. Yeah. I just wouldn't want anybody to misunderstand and fall into the whole prosperity gospel kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Right.
That, wow, look at that preacher.
Right.
He's got all this stuff. God is really blessing him
must really
because
love
he's
him.
because he's doing all this preacher stuff. And I just want to be careful about any kind of message that we might send that way. Now,
Well, you are Baptist, so it makes sense. That
That's
makes
true.
sense.
That's true. I feel like we should take an offering now.
Yeah. We got the little like cloth.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's good. That is good.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a lot to it, man.
Yeah, there's a lot. And I don't want to judge this fella. Please,
No, not
please
at
don't
all.
understand that I'm.
No, you're not.
No.
I don't think
No,
you
not
are.
at all.
Yeah.
I think some are, and it's unfortunate, but you know,
We're-
our boy Our
Too
boy
quick
Austin
to do that.
chimed in and mentioned Francis Chan, which we talked about earlier, because that's kind of like the model. He made millions of dollars and he gave it
did
all
the
away.
opposite, yeah.
But then you like look at his life, and I mentioned this earlier. He still owns multiple restaurants.
Yeah.
He owns a marina. He owns a hotel, and he uses the funds that he gets for that to fund his mission work. And he works with Gospel for Asia and a lot of different organizations. But he's still making money,
Yeah.
and he's still using his money to do good things for the glory of God. But if you just looked at that like everybody's going, oh, this pastor owns a Lamborghini now. Look at Francis Chan, and from the world perspective, this dude owns a hotel, a marina, and a bunch of restaurants.
Yeah.
What kind of message does that send? So we need to think about it. Because, you know, everybody championing Francis Chan, and I'm like, I get it. But again, let them do what God has called them to do.
And often we say things like that without really knowing more about the details of that.
Yep.
Like I had no idea that Francis Chan owns a marina.
Right.
Which, I mean, that's cool.
Yeah,
that's great.
That's great.
I didn't know that. I just know he wrote a cool book.
I love marinas. You've
Several
got
cool
mail.
books.
Dad owned a boat, and he had to dock it on the marina.
Don't cry, shop
right.
girl.
Oh, gosh.
Guys, we got to take a break. We have to. We have to go to break. All right, we're live on YouTube. Shout out to everybody on their iPhones and their droids.
I twirl with my mother.
Smart TVs. Thank you so much. All right, Sam Swan hanging out with us. We'll be right back. Hang on.
This is a fresh thought. Listen up to Levi Lusko.
God has called us to use our words in a way that build people up and don't tear them down. Back to wolves a little bit. One of the books I read in preparation to writing this book was a book called The Wisdom of Wolves. And it was by these two researchers who spent 6 years living with a wolf pack. That's commitment. That is dedication. Literally, they lived amongst a wolf pack for 6 years so that they could write and learn. It was the most extensive study ever done from the inside out. They learned about all the wolf's behavior. And one of the things they said about the howl I love, they said the wolf often uses the howl as a way to get the members of the pack worked up and excited before they would go out on a hunt. And I just got to thinking about how cool it is that they're almost like rallying each other, like, here we go, we got it, we're gonna kill the deer. It's like, oh, yeah.
For more fresh thoughts, go to LeviLusko.com. A Star 88 Supernova. Here's Rick Warren.
From a personal perspective, this is the reason I do everything that I do. I love Jesus Christ. I love him with all of my heart. I am unashamed to say that as a man, I love God and Jesus Christ with all that I am. And if he never did anything else for me, I owe him the rest of my life. And I'm not embarrassed by that fact. I don't think it's wimpy. I think the fact is that God made me to love me, and I was made to love him, and I do. And everything I do because I love Jesus Christ. I'm not paid to pastor this church. You know, as I've said before, the staff is paid, but they're paid to be good. I'm good for nothing. Now, let me ask you a question. Have you decided what you're going to love most of all in life?
Catch Rick Warren's Daily Hope on KNKT 107.1 weekdays at 7:30 a.m.
I'm captivated, I say it, I'm on a whole new retreat. My space invaded, upgraded, I hear you talking to me. It's in the boom of the thunder, it's in the cool of the rain. And I'll say, I don't ever wanna get away. Tonight is beautiful, it's got my mind on you. And everywhere I turn is a reminder. I see you in everything, all day. And every beat of my heart keeps reminding me. I see you in every little thing, all day. No matter where I go, I know your love is finding me. I see you in everything. You're all up in everything. My soul's awakened, I'm taken by all the beauty you bring. You got it blaring, I'm staring, love watching you do your thing. There's no mistaking your style, no mistaking your touch. I see the grand, I see the subtle of your love. Lord, I see you in everything, all day. And every beat of my heart keeps fill me with wonder. I see you in everything, all day, and every beat of my heart keeps reminding me. I see you in every little thing, all day, no matter where I go, I know your love is finding me. I see you in everything, you're all up in everything. I see you in everything, you're all up in everything. Oh, I can see your love in everything, and that's why you'll always be my everything. Yeah, I can see your love in everything, and that's why you'll always be my everything.
Toby Mac, everything. It is Star 88 to 828.
High today of 57 degrees.
The Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O on Star 88.
And Sam Schwan.
Private Eye.
That's right, everybody. You see, he's a Baptist, you see. That's right. Merry Christmas. I'm going to talk like this from now on. That's right. That's right.
Sounds great, brother.
I can't believe we haven't
Sounds great.
seen the Aladdin trailer yet. Keep
Oh
forgetting.
yeah, the new
the live
trailer
action-
launched today. Trailer for Aladdin launched today. I
We
want to
gotta
know
watch
if
it.
they see it, if they show him blue. I want to know, bro. It's
Say
a big
chimichanga.
controversy.
Say chimichanga.
Chimichanga.
We'll be back right after this.
We can fake fight. Do you want to fake fight?
Please don't.
Okay. I know,
I
right?
did
We'll make
PTSD
it
over
right.
That just makes me nervous.
Okay.
Please don't.
I mean, I think I know you well enough to know.
That's true.
I do. I do know you well enough to
Dude,
know.
so does the Starmie, because members of the Starmie chimed in and said they could totally tell you were irritated with me yesterday.
Oh, when I threw my cell phone at the wall?
Wait, you
wait,
threw
that-
your $10,000 cell phone?
Yeah, and I
against
bought
the
another
wall?
one.
He's so
I
rich.
bought
He's
another
so
one.
rich. He's got John Gray money.
John Gray money.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, wow.
Hey, you can upgrade your Uber to Lamborghini.
Guess what I got as a Christmas gift for my Uber?
Oh, a guest book.
Yeah, somebody.
That's a
Her
great
name's
idea.
Lauren, by the way.
That's a great idea, Dex.
She's a Starmie member, and she sent the sloth and this beautiful guest book. It wasn't my idea, but you put this in the Uber, and people can sign it, and it's got like you can song that best describes this trip, or drivers should be cited for excessive speed or extreme hotness.
Yeah.
Yeah, so people can sign it.
That is a brilliant idea.
That's cool, right?
How fun.
Yeah, because I don't know. Every time I go out in Uber or do Lyft, I wake up the next morning and I sit there and go, gosh, I had some great rides. And I'm sitting there trying to remember all the rides.
Yeah, this is a great
Now
way
I
to
can
do
just
it.
look back
Yeah.
and I don't know.
Absolutely.
So I'm excited. I'm going out tonight. If you guys need an Uber or Lyft, let me know. Weird. You need to
Dixon.
be driven anywhere? I'll come pick you up.
I might.
Yeah?
I might. If I don't start helping Brenda wrap presents,
You
I
get
might.
the VIP
I
treatment,
might need
bro.
to be driven
You
somewhere.
get the VIP. That means
I
you
think
can
I
text me
discovered,
and I'll come
I
pick
can
you up.
text you.
Yeah, and I won't charge you. VIP.
Dude, I discovered what we're doing this weekend, guys.
What?
Netflix just added a movie, and we all got to watch together.
Okay.
I'm on it right now. What is it? What is it?
Thank you, Casey, for the mention and for bringing this to our attention. Samson is on Netflix.
Oh, you are pranking us right now, aren't you?
Samson is on Netflix.
Really?
Okay.
I mean, this is our last show of 2018, basically, minus me and Buck on New Year's Eve.
Yeah, New Year's Eve. I
So
heard
I mean,
you when
essentially,
you
we
booked
could talk about the best of 2018. That, hands down, was my favorite
Giveaway?
movie
Oh.
based on Samson I've ever seen.
Right? It was so believable. And I honestly thought I was watching a
it's so
documentary, like
bad.
actual footage
It's
of Samson.
so bad.
Which
that.
I've
Is that
had,
why the film was so grainy?
Yes.
It's because it's so ancient.
Oh,
Yep.
it's so
Internet was
bad.
really slow back then.
Dude, his fake beard when he gets older is the best, worst thing I've ever seen in my life.
Oh, the
Yeah.
best, worst thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
So people
it's
that-
like a bad Saturday Night Live skit.
Yeah, you guys, you got to go to Netflix and just watch some of it because it's
You're
funny.
welcome.
It's
You're
so
welcome.
funny, guys.
You actually gave me a DVD copy.
Did you watch it ever?
It is still wrapped
You
in cellophane.
are the worst gift presenter
well,
guy.
I needed a white elephant gift.
Hey, there
that
you
was
go.
a $50 limit.
Thank you. Good job.
But I didn't. I heard all the horror stories of having to pay cash and what the difference was. And since that was free, I'd have to pay $50. I'm like, forget it. I'm not giving these people $50.
Yeah, and I would never like re-raft a gift that somebody gave me and give it away at a white elephant Christmas party. I would never be that guy.
I'm doing it tomorrow
ever.
night at Friendsgiving.
I mean,
Friendsmas.
I mean, maybe I would.
Maybe.
I've only done that like
hey,
4
do you guys
times.
need a gift? I can run home and get that.
I do
Samson
need a gift
for
for
you.
tomorrow, actually, yes.
Come to my house. I will give it to you.
Yeah.
I've been
Honestly-
trying to get you to come to my house anyway.
That's true.
I know.
So come see me. I'll give you my copy of Samson that's never been opened.
Wow, that could be worth some money.
Hey, we watched A Christmas Candle on Netflix last night. Brenda and I did while she was rapping and I was putting labels on.
What is this movie you speak of?
It's based on a novel by Max Lucado.
Really?
And it's set in England, like old England, like turn of the 20th century.
Okay.
So the light bulb is just showing up, and it's centered around this Christmas candle. Obviously, the name of this, and I'd never read the novel.
Does the candle talk?
No.
Oh, does
No,
it
it's not.
sing? Is it a musical?
Is it like Beauty and the Beast?
It's.
Is it alive?
Is it a love story?
It's like Candle Tales.
Was it a prince
instead of
that was
Veggie
turned
Tales?
into a candle?
Candle
Like,
Tales.
what was the smell of the candle?
I'm being serious.
And
I
they
don't know this
burn
movie.
it. This one candle
It's
who's
about a
really stressed
candle.
out because he's burning himself on both ends.
Oh,
God,
gosh.
dude.
So it's like a
And he's-
torture film.
Well, and an old flame shows up.
Ooh.
And it, he kind of melts. His heart melts again
Yes,
for her.
yes,
and,
I'm in.
Punch
me in the face.
Tell me more.
And then he gets his back waxed. And
Oh gosh.
Unbelievable.
no, it's a good story.
But why is it called the Christmas Candle?
Because
Is Hercules in it?
Sell me
If
on
Hercules
this.
is in it, I'm out.
No, it's called the Christmas Candle because 100 years ago, prior to when this story takes place, this candle maker family, they prayed, and an angel visits and sort of
Gives them this candle. And
touches
he's like,
this
when the candle
special
burns
candle.
out, you will die.
touches this special candle,
And this is
and he
biblical.
gives it to somebody and says, "Take this candle, light it, and pray." And then,
Witchcraft.
and then the Lord answers that. This is the legend.
I don't think you
of
can
the
watch
story.
this, Sam. You're a Baptist.
He's just making stuff up, man.
This is inappropriate.
And then Thor came in.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, Thor and Hulk had a fight
It was
over
crazy.
this candle.
I'll watch it.
It was amazing.
So many gods.
Sold.
Witchcraft.
Sold.
It's just watch it.
I don't know.
It's Max Lucado.
It's Max Lucado.
My mom's gonna cry.
It's a good story. I almost teared up a couple of places. And it's also, there's a pastor. There's a pastor involved in the story, and he has had a tragedy in his life, and it's kind of caused him to be a little bit, even though he's still preaching, he's a little bit bitter. So what I liked about it is that it showed the realness of that preachers have problems, just like.
And right before his wife died, she
Other
looked
folks.
at him and she said, "Swing away." And he didn't know
What?
what that meant.
Swing away.
But at the end, when the alien shows up,
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Well, first,
oh my gosh, I want to watch Signs.
the alien baby had to pop out of the chest
Okay.
and said, "I'm here."
Max Lucado got dark.
Yeah, he went.
Yeah, it was his basically his
This
screw
is-
tape letters.
Yeah, we call it the angry Max Lucado.
Jeez.
I hope he's listening. Actually.
I don't know if I have a
No, it's a
rating
very good
system.
story.
I don't know if I can actually watch it because I have
It's a s-
settings on my Netflix, and
it's
it
a
sounds like
sweet-
it's too mature.
It's a sweet story.
Oh, well. Okay.
I don't want to give too. I could tell the story, but I don't want to give anything away.
Don't spoil it. It's on Netflix.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. I
Have
found
you
it last
seen
night.
the Christmas Chronicles? Everybody's talking about that
have.
one.
Yeah, right?
Is that one good?
It's pretty good.
Okay, don't spoil it. I haven't seen it.
That's
all you have to say.
I was surprised
Okay.
at how well Kurt Russell plays Santa Claus.
That's what everyone is
It's
saying.
so good.
Everyone is saying he is Santa Claus.
I will say this. This won't give anything away. He's not like your stereotypical
That's
Santa
what-
Claus.
yeah.
It's more like the Tim Allen kind of Santa Claus.
Okay.
Where he's
I'm cool with that.
He's not necessarily snarky, but he's
Yeah.
like, one thing he says is, "I don't ho ho ho," because he bumps into somebody and says, "Do the thing," and he goes, "I don't do that."
That's good.
And it's
I saw that in trailer.
it's
I'm okay.
very
It's
entertaining.
good, but it's almost the Tim Allen ripoff.
No, don't spoil that.
Right? Because it's
Don't
like
say that.
No, because nobody falls off a roof,
yeah, but
and the rose such a clatter doesn't
Yeah.
hit him in the face.
I know.
true.
There's definitely some original
Dex.
I get it, but it was like
They're all ripoffs.
you know what? You're
All
right.
those Christmas.
How do you not rip it off? I mean, this show is just a rip off of another show.
Oh
and
no,
then
no!
another
This
show,
this
and
one is the only local original show.
this show right here.
This one right
Yeah,
here. Right here.
and I have the honor, the privilege, and the honor to
Thanks,
be
man.
here.
Thanks, dude.
Just throwing that
You're
out
welcome.
Gosh, we got to go to break, guys. We
Oh,
just
okay,
chatter all the time.
It is a
Shout
talk
out
show.
to Katie, who totally derailed us with where we were going, because she mentioned Samson, and that's all that matters now. I mean Casey, not Katie.
Netflix, huh?
I mean Casey. I'm sorry, Casey.
Netflix has Samson on DVD.
Samson, not on DVD.
I mean,
it's just available.
No,
to
you
watch.
could get it on
Sam
DVD.
has it on
If you
DVD.
have that part of the
If
package.
if you text me, I'll mail it to you.
Thank you.
Coming back, we're going to talk about Sam's top Christmas Christian movie of 2018. We're not going to do that.
No. Yeah. Man, but this is the last show of the year, guys.
For you.
Well,
I'm
yeah.
still going to be here.
Yeah, nobody's going to listen on the 31st.
See, when you're
Everybody's
gone,
gone.
I'll still do a show. He can't do it without me.
So weird.
He can't.
No, it's like, never mind. I'm not
No,
going to
I know. I hear you.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back. I want some phone calls, guys. I want to hear your voice. This is the last show.
I mean,
Steve and I might never come back.
Shut up.
I'm just being honest.
We'll be back.
I'm going to Montana.
We'll be right back.
You know, I mean, there's a lot. Sam, he's got so much going on in his life. Change, guys. We'll talk about that. And we want to hear from you, though. Maybe some moments in 2018 that stand out. Maybe you got a cool little short story to share with us about 2018 in your life. 505-338-3700. You can chime in. And we got a voicemail that I want to play when we come back as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So, hang out. We'll be right back.
Judah Smith seeks to define the purpose and meaning in life. He says life is to trust God in every moment.
I love God because he's so good. He's so good. And he knows he hasn't seen you since last Easter. And he knows that you're back for your one-time-a-year visit. And you got your list, everything you want from him. You know what's so great about God? He's not mad at that. Matthew 7:11 says, if you earthly fathers know how to give Ben and Jerry's and gummy bears to your kids, how much more will your heavenly Father give good gifts to those who ask? He's not mad. He understands that he is the source and he is the strength, and we do go to him. Obviously, it can be comical sometimes, even in our own country. You know, we want to outlaw certain mentions of God and faith, but of course then tragedy and travesty happens and we call a national day of prayer. Even within our own country, we are inconsistent. When do we want God? When do we not want God? Well, we want God when there's urgency and an emergency.
Trust God in every moment. That's Judah Smith with a Star 88 PowerPoint.
Let me hear your words above all other voices, above all the distractions in this world.
That was Third Day, Your Words. On Star 88. Good morning, everybody. 8:43. What's the high, Sam?
A high of 53 degrees. Is that right?
You know what? I have no idea.
Here.
If you could check that.
Let me double check.
Okay, you know what?
Where's it at?
We'll just wait.
Yahoo.
It's cool. You know, people need to know the temperature, guys. This is important stuff.
High
you know?
today of 53 degrees.
You know what? You nailed it. Good job,
Look
Sam.
at that.
Do you want to be my new co-host in 2019? What are you doing?
Sure.
What are you doing in the morning from 6 to 10?
I am coming in to co-host with you from 6 to 10.
Beautiful.
What's going on in the news today?
Defense Secretary James Mattis is leaving.
This comes right in the middle of this debate over U.S. troops in Syria.
Drama here at the 11th hour. Washington might be getting a government shutdown for Christmas.
This idea of a wall is dumb. The fact is, we need the wall.
A Purple Heart veteran launched a GoFundMe page to pay for the border wall.
The holiday travel rush well underway.
Rain and storms just as millions hit the road.
Florida has been an active spot already. Homes damaged from tornadoes.
Harvey Weinstein leaving court one step closer to standing trial for rape.
How do you feel?
The judge ruling he would not dismiss the criminal case against him.
Americans are getting bigger. The new CDC report finds Americans weigh more, have bigger waists, and higher body mass indexes than in the past. Oh no! I'm tipless!
This is a Hershey Kiss controversy.
Where are the little curly tips? The pieces appear to be broken off.
Hershey says they're looking into the cause.
It's got no tip. What's the point?
What's the point, guys? It's got no tip. What's the point?
That sounds like a Sam Swan joke. It's got no tip. What's the point?
Yeah.
Huh?
That was a sweet story.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, boy. Good morning.
That was some ear candy.
Ooh.
I did not realize there was a Hershey's Kiss controversy.
There really is. This is. I have the story, but we can talk about
Let's
it.
do it right now, guys. This is important stuff.
Okay,
That's what our show's about, guys.
This is really dumb, but this is also really true. This is where we've gotten as a culture. We complain about everything, so why not just trash Hershey's Kisses as well? Hershey's Kisses.
You dying, bro? You all right?
One member wrote, I just opened a few bags today for cookies that I will be baking next week. And every single one is missing the tip. One other commenter noted, every bag I've opened, whether Santa hat or regular, were broken off.
What a montage of people freaking out.
I need that music again.
Oh, my bad.
That music is...
One other stay-at-home mom who clearly has nothing else to do said, this is really ridiculous. What is the point? The cookies do not look right with broken tips. People magazine staffers confirmed that Hershey's Kisses does in fact have broken tips. But the staffers also noticed there should have been a broken piece of chocolate inside the foil. But the tip was nowhere to be found.
This is not real!
Which means Hershey's are now making bite-sized pieces of chocolate with flat tops.
Look at this!
This is actually real. This is
Look
real.
at this, y'all.
Yeah.
I want to know who's breaking into Hershey's
And stealing the
and
tips.
knocking the tips off.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can understand with the muffin tops.
If you know what is happening, call the tip line.
The tip line.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh,
Are
Steve-o.
you kidding me?
Yes!
Yep.
And now, another episode of Christmas Pun Theater.
So what? We're doing this again?
Yes, we are.
Super.
I have a friend who can't concentrate on this Christmas because he's always thinking of other Christmases.
Gosh, what's wrong with him?
Well, his doctor says he's sentimental.
No.
Oh, man.
You unlocked the pun theater, bro.
Time to wrap that up. Let's put a bow on it.
Gosh.
Guys, this is real. There are bakers all around the nation complaining to Hershey, so much so that they actually had to release a statement.
Hershey's released a statement.
That is not just a holiday-specific thing. Apparently, the plant in Hershey, Pennsylvania, makes both the seasonal kisses and the regular silver-wrapped ones. They produce over 70 million kisses a day, and they are aware that there is an issue in their factory causing the Hershey's Kisses to be made without tips.
Oh my gosh, how awful is that, guys? And it's Christmas time. Unbelievable.
The iconic conal shape is one of the reasons families have loved Kisses for generations. We shaped the tip on our classic solid milk and dark chocolate Kisses to create that iconic appearance. And while there has always been some variability in that process, we are working to improve the appearance because it's as important to us as it is to our stay-at-home mom
embarrassing
fans.
yourself.
Okay, all right, that's real.
Stay-at-home mom.
crime,
Yes,
a
let's
crime,
be, I mean,
maybe
who
a
else had the time to send all these letters to Hershey's?
Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. Yeah.
This week on Cops.
Yeah, bro. Are you watching Cops Live, bro?
No.
Cops PD Live?
No, I
Never
just
even heard of it.
said that.
Yeah.
Because I felt dramatic for a
Go
second.
to YouTube and just search Cops PD Live.
Cops PD
You'll
Live.
thank me later.
Okay.
Just send me a text later.
Okay.
You'll enjoy it.
All right. I'll do that after I watch Samson on Netflix.
Okay, well. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff breaking around the world around Christmas time. Yes, it's a tough time for
Christmas time is
Breaking news,
here.
David Crowder just changed the lyric of one worship song. Now, Heaven Meets Earth, like an unforeseen tip. You see, because it was Kiss, but you can't have a kiss anymore because there's no tip.
There's no tip. So
it's unforeseen because it's not
Can't say
seen.
that.
It's not.
You can't say that in
Steve-O.
2018.
Steve-O, I got it.
Thank you.
I was
Because originally it was written by John Mark McMillan,
Yeah,
but you see,
yeah.
Crowder changed the lyric.
Yep.
Because nobody wants a sloppy kiss.
Who doesn't want a sloppy wet kiss? No.
Next subject. Please.
Next subject. Next subject.
Moving on.
I like that. That's good. Way to go, Sean. 505-338-3700. I've been just, telling you guys to call in all morning, and the phones have just been blowing up like crazy.
I apologize for that last
Unreal.
break. That whole news story. There was seriously no point.
Okay, you know what? I can't. This is it, guys. I'm done. This is my last show. Can't do it anymore.
That's right. You can't stop this.
Somebody said, I think I know what's wrong with the kisses, but I can't remember. Hold on. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Oh, well played, sir.
I mean, it is 2018. Maybe Hershey's was just trying to be edgy.
What?
That joke fell flat.
Oh, my gosh, guys.
I just had to point that out.
Oh, dude. That
What?
This is I don't know, guys.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Sealed with a kiss.
Okay.
And now, another episode of Pun Theater.
Pun Theater!
Hey. How? I just found out what kind of music Cheese listens to. Mostly R&B.
This has been
Pun Theater!
Dude, that was cheesy, but I loved it.
Here, will you
like a phone
recap
call.
for all of the people that are chocolate to this conversation?
Oh my gosh,
I
guys!
was trying to figure out a way to get chocolate in there.
What?
Good
That
morning.
was sweet, Steve-O.
Save us, save us, save us, save us, save us.
Good sugar.
Good morning.
You're
Hello?
on the air. Hello?
Okay. I really thought they were going to save us. Good morning. Maybe the phone's
Hey, Dex, how's it going?
Hey, bro. How are you?
Doing all right. It's Josh.
Josh, Merry Christmas, dude.
I just, you said to call in.
Yeah.
Yes, we did. Or I did, I guess. I've been telling you guys to call
Yeah,
in.
you did.
Hey, man, I just want to say thank you for a great year. Rental car Josh, he's in charge of when a rental car gets taken back to the lot, he not only cleans it and gets it ready to, be rented again, but he'll preset our show, Star 88, on every car radio. That's right.
That's true.
That's a
Been
great
doing it
idea.
for a minute or two.
So true.
I actually got a couple other coworkers to do it too.
No kidding. Wow, man.
That's excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's That's
Yeah.
Starmy right there.
Yeah, I just thought I'd call in since it's at least X's last show of the year.
That's right.
And so while you're still here, I just wanted to say you guys do a really good job. You do another really good year, better than the last one. You guys always do such a great job. And, you know, I want you to know that, like, I don't know, man, life's hard sometimes. And having you guys show on in the morning has had a really positive impact on me. You know, there's some days where it just feels like, you know, maybe this is the last one, or, you know, and you guys have always done such a good job at, you know, turning things around, at least for my mornings.
Oh, man.
And so I just wanted to say thank you a lot for your show. And, you know, I know you guys fight and you guys maybe don't like the show sometimes. That makes sense because it's your job. But, and it's also very obvious when you guys are mad at each other.
Oh, wow. Is it that obvious? I mean,
when have we ever been like actually mad at each other?
I mean,
you
once
get
that I know
irritated
of.
with me.
I know, not mad. I was like, yesterday I was talking to my wife and I was like, they are not happy with each other today.
well, I mean,
I was very
he
happy
was
with
fine.
Dex.
He's
just moody. He's a grump sometimes.
See, he won't let me talk. He just.
Dex's face is just like, I'm going to punch you, Steve-O.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
going to
it.
punch you in the face.
You know what? You know me. You know me, Josh. Anyway. Hey,
It's funny.
Josh.
Yeah, you guys,
hey,
you
Josh.
guys put on a really great show.
Josh,
Thanks,
seriously
man.
though, you doing all right, buddy? You want to hang out? You need somebody to hang out with you? I'm here for you, buddy. Seriously. I know I say,
Yeah, I don't have any friends, quite honestly.
Yeah, he says that, but
Nah,
he's
don't
leaving
listen.
on
Listen,
Saturday for
listen.
Montana for like 2 weeks. So.
Listen, dude, I'm gonna be in
Yeah, I
Montana.
know.
But seriously though, when I get back,
in the new
'cause
year,
I want more friendships too, man. I look around and the only person I have in my life is Steve-O and Sam, and it's like, gosh, man.
Whoa.
You know, it's funny, since I got married, I
can hear
just don't
you.
have anything in common with any of my high school friends anymore.
Yep.
And I just like,
It happens.
it's weird. You're just like, wow, I don't have anything in common with you because you still go to school and you don't pay any bills and you're a child.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. Yep, pretty much.
So,
You're not still in high school, are you?
Hey, I just want to let you know, possible Aerosmith stuff coming.
No way.
Nice.
You kidding me?
Good to know.
Yeah.
You kidding
Thanks,
me?
man.
We have a song. They showed me a track. We're trying to get a hold of our other vocalist who moved away. If he doesn't want to do it, then we will just do it anyway.
There you go.
That's really cool, man. Looking forward to
So,
it.
just,
All
also,
right.
I am in studio with another album for me.
Good, man.
Perfect.
Well, I got
So
your
that
number.
will
You
be
got my
coming out
number.
next year.
We'll hook it up. All right, in January. All right.
Yeah, dude, that sounds sick.
All right, buddy. We'll see you. See you, Josh.
All right.
Thanks, Josh.
Love you, man. Love that kid.
Mm-hmm.
He's not in high school, is he? Because that'd be weird if I was hanging out with a high school.
He's married and has a full-time
Yeah,
job.
but it's 2018, and people are getting married really young. you
Remember
know?
the Starmy chimed in on the live line and said, hey, since this is your last show of the year, I just wanted to tell you that our family really enjoys the show. We've been listening since Steve-O and Mitch. We can't listen all the time, but always laugh a lot when we do. I had my 4th child in January and had some baby blues. I felt like life was closing in on me a bit. Listening to your show was one thing that helped me feel not so cooped up. So thank you guys.
That's very
Thank you
nice.
guys.
That was
For,
very
like,
kind.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I love that we get to be a part of people's lives.
Yeah.
The good, the bad.
And the funny thing to me is that some of the stuff that we get to be a part, we're just silly.
Yeah.
We're just having a good time.
You're
We're
a
laughing
silly
and
goose.
giggling.
You're a silly goose.
I'm a silly swan.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 But that helps. That helps. Facing life with a sense of humor.
Yeah, man.
There's healing in laughter.
Yep.
I don't know if that's biblical.
You
I'll
know,
look it
I
up in a
cling
minute.
to this verse. It's
Okay, stop.
it's close to my heart. It's soup is like laughter in a bottle, and it makes you laugh
No,
over and over. Can you find that for me?
no.
I can't remember what it is. Medicine is better taken stirred, not poured. Wait, is that the same thing? Wait, no.
A spoonful of sugar helps
Makes-
the medicine
yes,
go down.
That's not it.
Oh.
Okay.
That's what Mary Poppins said.
It is. Did you guys see Mary Poppins bombed at the box office?
Well, I mean,
No way, really?
Yeah, I thought that would be a huge.
I mean, let's be real.
And we still haven't watched the Aladdin trailer yet.
Raise your hand if you ever saw the first Mary Poppins.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Steve-O has
All
it.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Sam is bummed with me.
Right? Exactly.
I've never seen it.
I can't even be in the room with you
Exactly.
right
That's
now.
what I said. And he got mad at me
Also,
for never
the
watching
Sound
Toy
of
Story.
Music. Well, that's why I never saw Mary Poppins.
Well, the Sound
I
of
saw
Music-
it the first time when she had a shorter haircut and she was dancing in the
The
Alps.
Sound of Music is kind of scary because the hills are alive.
Okay.
And that's scary.
No, it's The Hills Have Eyes.
Oh.
That's what it was. Okay, guys, if you love dad jokes, man, we got one more hour left.
The hills are alive. They ate my brother.
It's almost time for Banjit to go to work. Because of her family's poverty, Banjit is forced to work in a place she never dreamed of. Banjit works in a brothel. She spends her nights in a market, selling herself to men for as little as $2. And if Banjit's situation weren't already horrific enough, Banjit is only 11 years old. It's not fiction. Banjit's story is a daily fact for 1.2 million children around the world every year. Yeah, poverty is very, very dangerous for children. But you can become a Compassion sponsor, and for a little more than $1 a day, protect a child like Banjit from the dangers of poverty. Join Star 88 and Compassion and sponsor a child in Thailand on the border with Myanmar. Call 855-293-2323 or click on the Compassion banner at star88.fm.
The Bible is essentially a journal of human failure. Skip Heitzig says it's best summed up in Romans 3:23.
All have sinned, not some, not a few, all have sinned. That is our problem. Our problem is failure, or as the Bible calls it, sin.
Hotspot. But God gives us hope and freedom from sin.
Our failure meets God's forgiveness, and that's where the solution is. Our penchant for sin meets his pardon for sin.
Access Skip's full teaching library at connectwithskip.com.
We've blown it over and over and over again in all of our history, but you are God. You are God. And as God, he is so much bigger than your failure.
Now, Skip lights it up with this.
This prayer shows us that you can have a bright future in spite of a dark failure. God meets our failures with his forgiveness and his faithfulness.
Hotspot.
This is KLYT Albuquerque, Santa Fe. Rebroadcast on KKCJ Cannon Air Force Base, KPKJ Mintmore, K201CC Las Cruces, K203EZ Alamogordo, K207CQ Gallup, K211CW Hobbs, K212EH Silver City, K214DE Antonito, K218AK Artesia, K250AB Roswell, K293AO Alamosa, K228DQ Portales, in the free app for iOS and Android, and online at star88.fm.
Never have I found someone like you. You call my every move. Know me better than I know myself. I got nothing to prove. Even now in the darkest hour, even now in the darkest hour, I know that you're hearing me. I know that you're hearing me. Even now am I wandering? Even now am I wandering? I know that you're here with me. I know. Even if I run away, I know that you're there for me, for me. 'Cause you're my sunshine, you're my go-to. It's a free fall, you're my parachute. Yeah, I'm broken, yeah, I'm flawed, I know. But you don't seem to care. Piece by piece, you put me back again. You give me one more chance. Even now in the darkest hour, even now in the darkest hour, I know that you're hearing me. I know that you're hearing me.
Spider-Man movie story 54 times. 55.
So you're saying I should go see the Spider-Man?
This is why we're at each other right now.
He tells the same 4 stories over and over.
I can't help it that Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse is the best movie of 2018.
You think everything is awesome.
I do. Best animated film I've ever seen, possibly the greatest comic book movie I've ever seen.
Which is ironic because he just thought that little soundbite that you just played is
did.
awesome.
Yep. Yeah. I actually don't even play them.
Yeah. It's just the computer. Mother!
Hal, open the pod bay doors, Hal.
Oh, wait.
50th anniversary of that movie.
Guys.
2001, sorry.
It's 9:04.
Oh.
Oh, weird.
High today of 53 degrees.
Thank you, Sam.
The Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O on Star 88.
Merry Christmas! Oh, I just love this time of the year.
All the funny stuff goes after the sweeper,
I'm sorry.
all right?
I should have remembered that. I didn't want to get yelled at like you yelled at Nate yesterday when he didn't follow the format.
Yeah, he
And you
never
said,
does.
Follow the format.
Yeah.
He never
I was
does.
watching it.
There's a formula to this.
There is.
There's a formula to success, and I sell this book. It's out on my car after the show every day. You
Okay.
guys can buy it.
Yeah.
Out in the trunk?
It's
That's what I said, yeah.
amazing.
Psst, hey, buddy, you want a book?
You see?
I
It's
got
a phenomenal tale.
I got a book about
You see, he comes
success.
from San Diego, so a lot of his ideas come from SeaWorld. It's
Oh.
called The
What?
Porpoise-Driven
A
Life.
book?
What?
It's
You
a
ruined
whale
it.
of a tale.
You ruined it.
What?
It's a whale of
The
a tale.
Porpoise-Driven Life. Come on, man.
You know that was a good title.
Brother, you guys are ridiculous.
No, you
Oh,
are.
there really is somebody on the phone.
Oh, is there?
I'm ridiculous.
No.
Thought it was a soundbite.
Yeah.
Thought this was
This
a
is. I'm actually
soundbite.
playing sound bites right now. This is me
I
hitting
feel
the
like
button.
a terrible human.
Oh, that is a phone call.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Yeah, see?
Hey.
Soundboard.
You guys. I never know what you come up with, Dex. You know my favorite thing about you, Dex?
What?
Is I could go turn on this game show on NPR.
Yes?
And they have all these questions.
Yes?
And usually I know the answer because you already told that story the week before.
Exactly.
Perfect.
You know what? Exactly.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you so much.
When you make a ton of money, just let us in.
And I'm really sorry. I was just trying to get Steve-O's goat and trying to be funny because I wanted to tell that story for over a year or two about the nerd thing. I know. You're a nerd. I'm a nerd. Lots of nerds. Nerds are different than they were back then.
That's
I love
true.
your Oracle talk. It's
Nerd.
my favorite thing.
Yep.
I was only
I'm a nerd.
trying to make a joke.
I know you were. I know.
I love it.
But
I love it.
you doing anything fun for Christmas? Any plans coming up?
I'll go to my friend's house, but no, things are interesting in my life. Yeah.
Mine too.
Definitely.
Too. I wish I could sell this book, The Porpoise-Driven Life, but right now my lawyer said I can't. So.
You know, my favorite thing or funny thing was a long time ago when there was this Christian comedian called Mike Larry, and I guess he wrote.
You know Mike Larry, don't you?
Mary, did you know? But I thought that it was written by Bob Hartman. Boy, I was upset about that. I don't know why. But anyway, my favorite thing was when Mike Larry took Michael W. Smith's song and made My Place in This World into My Face in This World. Oh, that was hilarious.
That was classic.
Wow.
I wish
That's
we
classic.
didn't forget that joke.
So
That
he was like
funny.
the what was the parody guy? Weird Al. He's like Weird Al of the Christian world.
Christian world out. Weird Al. Yeah, he took several
Yeah, he
hits
was the
at
guy
that
that
time
came
and
out
did
with
that.
the fake teeth, but that was a long time ago. Mike Warren Keegan, Mike Larry, I miss them. But
Well,
anyway.
you're gonna miss Dex and Steve-O. Haven't broke the news
I
yet.
know. I'm going to miss you guys. Yes, I hate it when but I wish you would play the old reruns that I never heard. I can't believe I've almost been, I have been listening to you guys for 3 years now, and I wish you would pull up some of the old ones that I never heard from the days when before I even knew that there was such a thing as talk radio.
Yeah, I know. Our bosses think that it's not a good idea.
Stop it
What?
right now.
Oh.
Actually, next week for Christmas, we're doing a whole week of best of stuff,
It's stuff
including
you've already
all of our
heard,
favorite
yeah.
stuff together.
From a week
Personally,
ago.
I think Dex is hilarious
I
when
know.
he sings all his songs. I love your songs.
Thank you so
Dex.
much.
Oh man, that's one.
Thank you.
That's one. Chalk it up. Chalk it up there.
I think that's two. She's already commented on. So next, do you have anything else you think's funny about me or you like about me?
Well, the only thing I hate is when you play the Dinistril. If you play the Dinistril again, I'm going to kill
what?
you.
The what?
Thank you.
The what song?
The Dinistril.
Oh,
you
the
want to give me nightmares? Just play the Dinistril.
You know what? I've gotten that before. People like, I turn the channel. I can't handle it.
Can't handle it. Can't handle it. I'll make sure he doesn't play the dentist drill. Thank you so much for calling.
Anyway, there was a story though you messed up on. The candy maker. There was a candy maker, Lance, that I don't remember, and his name I don't remember. But he decided to witness to children through candy, and he made the letter J, which stands for Jesus, and then the white of the candy cane stands for purity, and the red stands for the blood. And when they stuck on the candy cane, it turns white, and that stands for the purity that you get after you accept Jesus Christ.
Right.
And that's the real story of the candy cane, the letter J, not the crook of shepherd's crook.
Yes. I think we said that, didn't we? We said that.
It can kind of be.
You said it was a shepherd's crook.
It can kind of be both, though, right? Because he is the.
He is the
great
he
shepherd.
Was just making the. But what was the? Oh, Coca-Cola. Yes, Coca-Cola did ruin Santa Claus. Santa Claus looked like
Steve-o.
something totally else before Coca-Cola.
Yes.
And he was referred to as a right jolly old elf, which I don't get. So I'd love to understand that.
Well, let me just tell
anyway,
you. Can I just tell you that you are a blessing? I love when you call.
Same.
And I really hope you have an amazing Christmas.
Yeah, Merry Christmas.
You know?
It was cool
Thank
getting
you.
to meet you this year. It was
really
a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun. You
Seriously.
came out to our first ever huge Starmy party, to say thank you.
I hope we have another one. I hope
we
maybe.
will,
I know
hopefully.
some people wanted to talk to me, but my friend's really shy.
Wow.
It's okay.
She didn't want to stay long. But
You made it, though. You made it, and that's all that matters.
Yep,
So-
and we got to meet you, so that's all that matters, So,
Hey, Merry Christmas. Thank you so much for calling.
all right.
Merry Christmas, and you guys, you don't know what a blessing you've been, and my life has gotten better. I have my food stamps, and I hope to get back to work so that I can sponsor a child again or help sponsor a child or something. But anyway,
You hang in there, okay?
I'm
You have a good
good.
Christmas, all right?
you too, and thanks for the show, and I hope you guys come back. I really hope that you're kidding.
You see what you do,
Sure,
Dex?
we'll continue for at least a little while longer.
Wow.
We will be here, of course. We're not going anywhere.
You really want to put that out there like that, huh? Light a candle for us. Would you light a candle?
I'm afraid of fire.
prayer.
I'm terrified of fire.
Oh, don't light a candle then. Don't light a candle.
Don't light a candle.
If you could, just let's say a prayer for us. That'd be cool.
You stop it. We'll be
I
here.
will pray for you guys.
Thank you so much.
I
We
love
love
you guys.
All
and
right.
the testimonies
Hopefully
and all
we'll
the things
talk
that
to you
do.
next
So,
year.
Anyway, I hope I didn't take up too much of
Not
your
at all.
time.
You call us anytime.
I'll talk to you next year.
All right. Bye-bye.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye. Love that.
I hope you feel proud of yourself.
Why? I'm just trying to be
We're
real.
gonna do a show. We're still gonna do a show at the beginning of January.
Well, yeah, technically you're right. Until what
We'll
was
be
the
here
date?
next year.
Well, what's the date? You're starting your new job?
Stop it right now, dude.
Oh, guys, so much,
Don't listen to Dex.
so much happening.
Don't
guys.
listen to
Our
Dex.
our YouTube show's blowing up right now.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
have
That's
like
what we're talking
300 followers on Instagram, and we haven't even launched the show.
Don't sweat the small
That's
stuff.
basically like having 1 million.
Is that like a
Sponsors
new math?
are coming out of the woodworks. They're like, we want to sponsor this show.
Yeah, there you go.
It's crazy,
Just
man.
link
Coming
to
out of the
our
woodwork.
YouTube.
It's a wooden spa, isn't it?
Go subscribe.
I like what you did there.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Good morning. Go ahead.
What's up, my dude? This is Cruise's Mike. How you
Hey,
doing?
this is
Cruise's
Mike. Love these
Yo,
phone
yo,
calls.
yo.
Dude.
Just wanted to call you guys, say Merry Christmas and a Happy Hanukkah and Happy Kwanzaa and all of that stuff.
Yes.
There you
Thank
go.
you.
Hey,
Hey, before
Yep.
you get into it, Mike, can I just say thanks again for the gift that you gave me for my wife.
You are so very welcome.
I'm going to use that for my wife's pickup truck.
Cruise's Mike.
That's awesome.
gift
I
during
felt like it was like a 2-for-1. I can bless you. I can bless the station. It's perfect.
It was wonderful. So thank you so much for doing that, man. I appreciate it.
You are most welcome. Hey, so I've been listening to the show. I really enjoyed all the chocolate puns, and I think I need to hear some more.
Wow, what are you doing to me, man? Come
All
on.
right.
There's enough.
I love you, Dex.
Love
Bye-bye.
you too, bro. See you, man.
Cruise's Mike.
What a good dude.
Dude, that's awesome.
Phone lines are open if you'd like to call in. 505-338-3700. You know, just the encouragement from you guys keeps us going, and it's been an amazing year. Man, a lot of stuff has happened this year.
Yeah.
Went to Dallas. You know, got to hang out with Chris and, you know.
Tomlin?
Oh, Tom.
Good old Tomlin?
Yep. They're
And Crowder.
pretty much our
Switchfoot.
best friends now. And,
Yeah.
what else did we do
It
this
was a
year?
crazy year. We did have a very crazy year.
What else?
So, well, we didn't get fired, which was really cool.
That's always a
very true.
It was
bonus.
a big thing.
Yeah.
Like,
True.
we made it
Man,
to another
you know
year.
what? There was a lot of meetings I thought we were going to get fired, but
we survived.
God is truly with us.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
He's truly with us. That's
Because
for sure.
certainly the management is not.
You know?
Wait, did I
Words
say
have
that?
never been more
Is this-
true.
We're live.
Is this
Yeah, we're
mic
live.
on?
I think
I
Sam
am.
just
I
blanked
thought we
out.
were on a break.
Are we recording?
I am so sorry.
I think we're recording.
Dump
Best
it.
of.
Dump.
But in all seriousness, it has been a pretty incredible year. Like, it's crazy, man. The things that we've been able to do and the people that we've been able to meet and the lives that we've been able to
Yeah.
impact because of this stupid show.
Yeah.
But it still dumbfounds me that God uses us in our idiocies. Like, I met a really rad girl at church named CJ and had a crazy conversation about stuff that was going on in her world. And if y'all think about it, pray for her. And it's just crazy when you meet somebody who's like, man, this was going on, and then I heard this, and you guys impacted me. And what's funny is it's never like, and you were talking deeply about God's word. It was like, and you guys were acting like idiots.
Yeah.
And it made me laugh, and I'm
Yeah.
going, cool, man.
Yeah.
I love that God can use that.
Yeah.
I really do. So,
Stormy, good morning.
Hey, good morning. It's Birga. How you guys doing?
Virga.
Hey, no joke. I got woken up at 3:50 this morning with you guys on my mind. So I don't know what was going on, but I was praying for you guys early this morning.
Wow.
But I'm already 2 meetings in. I'm on my way to a third, and I was just going to share with you that I really am hopeful for just what's happening in the city. And I just want to encourage you all to continue to speak just joy and just encouragement to those people that get a chance to listen to you, because I really do sense, I've lived here from the day I was born. I've been here all of my 40 years. There's been some dark days in Albuquerque, and I really sincerely feel like something is shifting. Like there is some great hope ahead, and I think 2019 we're really going to see some impactful, incredible collaboration in the body of Christ as people just figure out that it's not about self, it's not about their own personal organization or their personal agenda, and really looking to how they might, use their skills and their talents to benefit the city. I think we're going to see some cool stuff happen. So just continue on with the message of joy and hope in Him, and I think we're gonna see some fun stuff go down in Albuquerque.
I love that, Birga. Thank you. That's very
incredible.
cool. It's very
You're
encouraging.
saying the darkness is going to get a little lighter in 2019. Like the darkness is going to shift away from Albuquerque.
Yeah.
That's-
That'd be nice.
That would be
yeah,
very
that's
nice.
that's kind of
That's
weird because
really- stop
I
it.
know. something
No,
that you
I know
guys
there's some
don't
stuff
know.
going on, I know there's some tough changes ahead for a lot of different people in various categories, but God is good, and where He, where He shakes things up,
Amen.
He often restores in a way that you could not anticipate. And I will use my example of what happened with the closure of Love Inc. That was utterly devastating to me. I could not understand why God would allow something that was doing a very good work in the city to close, but it was necessary for that to close to open up a new opportunity to do what I'm doing and having, I think, a bigger impact than I could have before. So
I love that, Birga.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's
Thank
a
you.
great word.
Thanks for the prayers too. We always need prayer. So no matter what.
yeah, so I don't know what you guys were doing at 3:50 this morning, but it woke me up.
Well, it's funny. Rebecca on YouTube's like, that's weird. I woke up thinking of you guys too. You both were in my dream last night.
Oh, great. Why is one of us going to die?
Huh.
Oh, no.
Coincidence? I think not.
Okay, well, if I die, I just
Well,
want
you've been
you guys-
covered.
Yeah.
You've been
We've been covered. That's right.
right.
That's right.
Cool.
Thank you, Birga. We love you. Merry
Thanks for
Christmas.
scaring us.
All right, love you too. God bless you guys and your
right.
families. Have a great Christmas.
Bye-bye. What a sweetheart.
Yeah, cool. Because
Love
she
her.
just scared me. Like,
Yeah.
what's going to happen?
She knows a lot.
She doesn't know a lot.
You know?
Yeah.
Brody,
I
what
want
do you
you-
think? Do you think a lot of change is going to happen next year?
Nope.
Oh,
Okay.
good. Oh, thank God. Well, I
I
trust
want
him.
you guys to rest assured that at 3:50 this morning, you were nowhere near my thoughts.
Okay, I wasn't in your dreams, man.
No.
Mm.
Wow.
Get out of my dreams. What?
All right. Phones are blowing up, and I just, you know what?
That's good.
I'm not going to take a break just yet. I want to take this phone call because I'm really feeling like I need to. Good morning.
Oh, hey, it's Doug. I just wanted to call and say your guys' chocolate puns were really bittersweet.
Oh man, that was worth everything.
Yeah.
Why did I answer the phone? I
Gosh,
don't know.
producer Doug, I miss you.
They
I
had
love
been
you.
they had been baking for a while.
Oh, God.
Hey, Doug, do you want to be my producer in 2019? You got a job? You need a gig?
I'll throw one more in there. Why not? I'll come on board.
He's only got like 7 jobs.
Yeah.
You still over at iHeart?
Yes, like kind of part-time. It's just when they need me.
You think you could see if my material, my old best of Buck and Deck stuff is still in the system?
Dude, they wiped that stuff off like the minute you walked out of that building.
You gotta be kidding me, iHeart. They just deleted everything.
All gone. It's all gone.
They were like, who? And it was all gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, after 2 years of answering the phones there, I went to call last hour, and I accidentally called a dentist office instead.
That's incredible.
It was like I was waiting. It was ringing, and like when you call a radio show, you're like waiting for like that click to like find your cue to talk, and it was just like, "Hi, you've reached so and so's office." I was like, "Whoa, this is not what I was doing."
That's amazing. That's good.
Yeah, but you guys, I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas and
thanks, Doug.
continue on your guys' great work next year, guys.
Thanks, dude.
Love you, man.
And Sam, I hope your Cubs rebound this year.
Thanks, Doug. Me too, man. Me too, bro.
Beautiful.
Nah, bro.
Every time I see Yankees news, I think about you.
National League, bro. It's going to be the Phillies
you.
because they're going to sign everybody. We'll see.
I love it.
Anyway.
All right, well, you guys take care and have a good rest of your morning.
You too, Doug. We'll see you, man.
Yeah, it's
All right,
good to hear his voice.
Dougie Doug, man.
Yeah,
Former
man.
producer here.
Dougie Fresh.
I follow him
love
on
Dougie
Instagram.
Fresh.
It's pretty
He's the
fun.
best.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's pretty
Yep.
cool.
It's great.
That's cool. Well, it's been good.
Yeah, guys, let's wrap up the morning invasion. You know, we love you. We want to hear from you.
Yeah.
It might be the last time this year.
Will you
I said
shut
this
up?
year, dude. I said it might be the last time this year that you talk to us. That's all I said.
Yeah.
Gosh.
He's going on
What's
vacation.
wrong with you?
Going to Montana.
Yeah, it's 1,000 miles to Montana. It's like basically driving to the North Pole, dude. I might not make it.
Are you driving?
Yeah, by myself.
Yes.
You know what you ought to do
What?
is
You
on the
wanna come with me?
cities. That'd be great.
Okay.
I've been to Montana once or twice. I had
Cool.
my first bison burger in Montana.
Beautiful.
I
Yeah,
don't know what that is.
If you come with me, you can have bison every night.
yeah. It's good.
Bison burger. I thought
Bison.
you said Heisenberger. And I'm like Breaking Bad?
It's a dark ale.
Is there a Heisenberger?
Is there
in
a beer
town?
like a
'Cause I
dark
feel
ale?
like
I don't know. I just made that up.
You're not allowed to joke
I
like
feel
that.
like
You're Baptist.
we should start a burger joint with a Heisenberger as the main
I feel
Heisenberger.
like we'll get sued.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we got to take a break, but we'd love to hear from you before we get out of here. 505-338-3700. Hang out with us.
Star 88 thanks the Rain Tunnel Car Spa for becoming a power partner and supporting this hour of programming. The Rain Tunnel Car Spa with 3 and soon 4 Albuquerque locations, providing car washes, detailing, and gasoline. RainTunnelCarspa.com.
Understanding God's Word changes everything. And this Christmas, you can give a better understanding of the Bible by choosing a gift from the Connect with Skip Heitzig Christmas Gift Ideas brochure. Here's a life-changing gift idea from Skip Heitzig. It's a special You Can Understand package. One of our listeners recently shared, I was searching for a resource that would walk me through the Bible and teach me what it means. I had read the Bible, but didn't understand it. That's how I found Skip Heitzig's teachings. I started with Genesis. It is engaging and easy to understand. Start at the beginning with You Can Understand the Book of Genesis and discover the origins of God's redeeming love, and learn how to accurately interpret end times prophecy and live life with confidence in You Can Understand the Book of Revelation. Find the You Can Understand package and more meaningful gifts in the Connect with Skip Heitzig Christmas Gift Ideas brochure. Download yours today at connectwithskip.com/offer or call 800-922-1888.
What we know of the Christmas story may be only part of the story. This week on A New Beginning, Pastor Greg Laurie helps us understand how the first Christmas was really an epic event in the spiritual realm. We'll uncover that and discuss its ramifications this week on A New Beginning with Pastor Greg Laurie.
Make an appointment with Greg Laurie weekdays at 8:30 a.m. on our sister station, KNKT 107.1 FM.
You know I know what it means. I see Christmas trees displayed at Macy's. I'll take a mocha with whip, a double mocha with whip. It's beginning to feel like Christmas. It's beginning to feel like Christmas. We see a guy on a bike, his beard is all full of ice. He's got a sweater with deer, ironic and full of cheer. We see a cab driver wave, he gives us the right of way. That doesn't happen in spring, it must mean only one thing. It's beginning to feel like Christmas. It's beginning to feel like season for our Savior coming. Snowflakes are blowing, warm our hands by fires glowing. Season for love, season for our Savior coming. Snowflakes are blowing, warm our hands by fires glowing. It's beginning to feel like Christmas. It's beginning to feel like Christmas. It's beginning to feel like Christmas. It's beginning to feel like
That's John and Valerie. Man, Merry Christmas, guys.
Yeah,
Love those
gosh,
two.
it's beginning
They're
to
great.
feel like Christmas.
Great couple
Yeah.
there.
In case you didn't hear him say it. 17,000 times. Yeah.
Guys, it's Christmas.
Were there other words in that song?
Well, the weather outside is frightful.
The Morning Invasion with Dex and Steve-O.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good morning and welcome. Guys, we have less than 30 minutes of the show.
High today at 53 degrees. Oh, wait, is that the wrong
That's
spot?
not the formula, dude.
Oh, sorry. Oh, I got yelled at.
Yeah, see?
Okay.
Embarrassing.
Sorry.
Embarrassing. Anyways.
Sorry.
Phone lines are open. Sam Swan, I'm going to miss you, dude. I'm going to miss you.
You are. It's only for 2 weeks.
I know. Well,
I
yeah,
will. I
couple
will
weeks.
miss you too, Dex.
Yeah, about a week and a half-ish.
Hello?
Who's this?
Hi, yes, this is Kathy.
Kathy, what are you doing?
I was just listening to the Star, and I just loved Dex and Steve-O, so I just wanted to make a comment.
Would you like to talk to him?
Yeah, sure.
All right. Well, hold on. They're really busy. They're taking tons of phone calls right now. I mean, the phone lines are blowing up.
Will you stop being
Let me
a
just
jerk?
let me patch you through to
Kathy,
him.
don't let him do this to you. He's trying so
It's
hard.
fun. You guys do it to everyone. I love
I
it.
know. You were just playing
She
along.
knows
you
you
know I like
guys.
doing that. You just want to play along.
Yeah.
I get it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Kathy.
No, I just wanted to say I love you guys. I listen to you guys every morning. I can't start my day without you guys. But I have to agree with a caller earlier, a guy that said that, Steve-O, you were kind of mean to Dex yesterday. And I
That's weird.
felt like, Dex, I love you. And I thought, why is he being, you kept cutting him off. You
Thank
wouldn't let
you.
him talk.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, I mean.
But I love you guys. I will still continue to listen to you guys. You guys are the bomb. I mean, I'm just so glad that we have you.
Thank you, Kathy. I love you. You're
Thank
my
you,
favorite
Kathy.
caller of the morning.
The Morning Invasion, #1 with moms who say the bomb.
The bomb.
I love it.
But
I
you
love
guys
everything
have
about
a
it.
Merry Christmas, and we will hear from you guys next year.
Yes,
Quit
you
saying
will.
that, Dex.
Yeah, Facebook and
See,
Instagram.
so maybe I'm just being mean because Dex is a grump right now, and it's Christmas time, and I just want him to, get over himself.
Okay.
I can't go without You guys are my morning coffee. You guys have a good one.
Thank you so much.
God
we
bless
love
you. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
God bless.
You know, it's crazy. I got this email this morning from a Stormy member.
Yeah.
Steve-O.
This is real.
I want to thank you for your conscious efforts to stop calling Dex stupid and an idiot.
Wow.
Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
I know the last time I emailed about this, I was branded by the listeners as being a snowflake.
We don't have snowflakes in New Mexico.
And having no sense of humor. Completely not true. I'm hilarious.
Yeah, I believe
Wait,
it.
Is this Steve-O that wrote this?
Yeah.
I just don't like hearing people get insulted, particularly in a public forum. So thank you.
Oh.
I'm wishing you both a very Merry Christmas. Enjoy your time off and enjoy all that precious time with your families. Dex, please be careful on your drive to Montana. Thank you. Love you.
Yeah.
So
hey,
cool.
when was the last time I called you a dumb?
Yeah, but now you do it in other ways. You know?
Okay. Gosh, you are never satisfied. I can't imagine.
Oh.
Yep. It'll be great.
How about those Cowboys?
Right? They're playing the Buccaneers this weekend. Got top dollar that says the Bucs are going to lose that one.
Guys, please call. Phone lines are open wide.
They got
open.
shut out since first time since 2003. How did that make you feel?
I was upset.
Yeah, yeah. So was Luke, but he refused to turn the game. Chrissy was like, "I am done," and Luke's like, "No, we're watching." We watched every second of that
I was in
game.
Tennessee
Oh.
and driving back from the little church that my son-in-law is going to pastor is like 40 minutes away from, or 40 miles from Jackson, where Union University is.
Okay.
So we had to go out there and come back, and so we didn't get to watch any football.
Oh, well,
so
see,
I
it
was
was a
like, looked
blessing.
at it on the app, and I was
Yeah.
like,
Oh, it was bad.
I can't believe it.
Shut out.
Yeah,
They need to win out, bro.
they do.
But they've got an easy
They might be
schedule.
able to do it. They're
playing the Bucks and the Giants.
Yeah.
Come on.
Although the Giants, no matter how bad they are, they always play the Cowboys tough.
They
'Cause
do.
It's that
That's
inner,
true.
that rivalry right there.
The
How do you feel about
NFC
that?
least, bro.
How do you feel about that, Dex?
I don't watch a sport that kills people. So
Okay. Really, UFC?
Yeah.
Tell me more.
UFC. Yeah. When's the
Tell
last
me
time
more.
a UFC
MMA.
fighter killed themselves over a concussion they got?
Are you being serious right now?
Has there been?
Yes, dude. Also, in the octagon this year, people died. So
What?
Yeah, that really happened this year, bro.
I don't think. What?
Okay, here I'm gonna go ahead and.
I honestly don't think I didn't know
I'm
somebody
not
died
saying
in the
I
octagon.
didn't say in the UFC. I said in the octagon.
Oh, okay.
It was a
In another
sanctioned
country?
MMA fight that was It wasn't UFC level.
Were they wearing gloves?
Yes.
Were they 58 years old?
No, they weren't. That's called
Sorry,
Bellator.
Sam. Sorry, Sam.
Yeah, thanks. You just hit a little
Sam
close
could
to
fight
home.
in Bellator.
He could.
Yeah.
You are. That's right. Yeah.
I will say I was
Sam
very
could
sad.
run away and try to stay
Yeah.
away from the guy
Uh-huh.
for the whole round.
And the NFL has somehow ingrained me with this because normally back in the day as a kid growing up, Sunday was football.
Yeah.
That was it. But last night was Thursday night and everybody was going, "Oh, what's the Thursday night game?" It's like, there isn't one.
No.
Yeah.
They moved it to Saturday because Christmas.
Yeah.
I don't know, because whatever. It was really sad not having football last night on a Thursday.
Yeah.
That's funny.
You want to hear? Oh, you know this because I talked to you about it the next morning. The game that Dallas played on Thursday night and won in overtime. I didn't watch that game. I totally forgot it was on.
Huh?
Man.
I was watching a Hallmark Christmas movie
Wow.
Really?
instead of the Dallas
Yeah.
Cowboys.
That's cool.
By the way,
I'm old.
Supercross, scarier than football. Alicia says I've had 7 concussions racing. So,
Wow.
Alicia,
yeah.
maybe you should.
Girls can
Stop
race
racing.
Supercross too.
That's not why I said that.
Uh-huh.
I was
Whatever,
what
bro. Hashtag time's up, you old Baptist. Women can race Supercross motorcycles too.
It is hard for them to race
got you,
inside the
girl.
kitchen where they're making cookies. That's where they're supposed to be. Boy, I am going to send your emails to
Sam
studio
Swan.
at
Studio
Star
Line.
88.
That's right. That's
They will
right.
forward them
That's
to me.
Sam.
I am not about to give my email over the public. Oh, it's easy to find my email. Just
That's
kidding.
amazing.
You guys know I'm kidding. You don't have to bake cookies.
The Buccaneers beat the
You can make
Saints
salad.
week 1 of this NFL football season, so I'm anticipating a good game, actually.
It could be a good
I
game.
really
Yeah.
am.
The Bucks are on the
hope it
verge
is.
of something.
Yeah.
They have it.
Yeah, the 5th pick in the draft.
Their,
That's what they're on the
their
verge of.
record just doesn't reflect their
No,
talent.
Jameis Winston is not my jam.
Yeah.
I jumped ship. I
Yeah.
was like,
I
as
know.
I'm wearing it.
I
for
saw
the
you with
Bucks
your
scroll.
Raiders stuff on.
Yeah, Monday Night Football. Raiders Broncos. Raiders can win this one.
Yeah. I'm not going to
I'm
say
really
anything.
excited.
I'm not going to say anything because my friends are Broncos fans, but
Oh.
But if I had to pick a team, it would not be the team in Denver. But let's move on.
Oh, my what? I'm sorry. I went cross-eyed
Dex
for a
fell
second.
asleep because he's a Chargers fan 'cause he's from San Diego, and he gave up on his team, and now
dare
they're good.
call me a Chargers
And
fan.
now they're
Ever.
good.
But they're not
really
even in San
good.
Diego.
I know. That's
anymore.
why I'm never going to be a fan of them again.
L.A. Chargers. That just sounds weird.
It is. It's so stupid.
That's like the St. Louis Rams. It
Yeah.
just bothered me for all those years.
All right, guys. Well, we're almost done with the show. What would you guys like us to talk about? Anything? I mean, it's your show, Starmy. Is there anything that you want us to discuss? Call in. We'll take phone calls, 505-338-3700. Share your year with us. You know, how the station's impacted your life. Maybe, you know, whatever you guys want to talk about. I didn't get a chance to play that voicemail. It was really funny. Maybe we'll do it when we come back.
Yeah, let's do it.
You know what? We'll do it. Hang out with us. We'll be right back.
Here is a star PowerPoint from Billy Graham.
We're just going to shut up and let him preach it.
In Romans 5, but God commended this love toward us in that while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. Much more than being justified by his blood, we shall be saved from wrath through him. Again, the blood. We shall be saved from wrath through him. And the dictionary defines justification to be free from blame, to be proven to be innocent. We cannot do it ourselves. It's impossible. You can work all your life and do good works and pay money to the church, but that won't justify you. The only thing that will justify you in heaven or upon earth or in hell is the blood of Jesus Christ. And justification means just as though you'd never sinned. Wouldn't it be wonderful as though you'd never committed a sin in your whole life? Well, that's what can happen tonight when you come to the cross. That's the power of the blood. That's the power of the blood.
Star 88, Star PowerPoint.
When darkness tries to roll over my bones, when sorrow comes to steal the joy I own, when brokenness and pain is all I know, I won't be shaken. No, I won't be shaken. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. My fear doesn't stand a chance when I stand in your love. She knows
Josh Baldwin, Stand in Your Love at Star 88, 940.
Hi, wait, there's my mic. Hi, today at 57 degrees.
Okay.
What's going on in the news today?
Defense Secretary James Mattis is leaving.
This comes right in the middle of this debate over U.S. troops in Syria.
Drama here at the 11th hour. Washington might be getting a government shutdown for Christmas.
This idea of a wall is dumb. The fact is, we need the wall.
A Purple Heart veteran launched a GoFundMe page to pay for the border wall. The holiday travel rush well underway.
Rain and storms just as millions hit the road.
Florida has been an active spot already. Homes damaged from tornadoes.
Harvey Weinstein leaving court one step closer to standing trial for rape.
How do you feel?
The judge ruling he would not dismiss the criminal case against him. Americans are getting bigger. The new CDC report finds Americans way more have bigger waists and higher body mass indexes than in the past.
Oh no! I'm tipless. It's a Hershey Kiss controversy.
Where are the little curly tips? The pieces appear to be broken off.
Hershey says they're looking into the cause.
It's got no tip. What's the point?
Unbelievable. Just so unbelievable.
Delight our ears.
Okay. Good morning, Starmy. Welcome to the show. It is the last show until we go on vacation. And Sam Swan is here. Good morning, buddy.
Good morning.
Good morning, Starmy.
Good morning.
Hi.
This is Margarita from Santa Fe calling Stormy 88.
Starmy 88. Thank you, Margarita.
Anyhow, I just wanted to call. I'm kind of nervous about calling, but you guys are wonderful, making breakthroughs through the airwaves. I love the poetry readings. I have some publications and some anthologies, and the first poem I wrote was about looking at the moon and just feeling God calling my heart, even though I was already saved.
Aww.
But I just wanted to say hello and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Love you too. Glad you called in.
Yeah.
You know, you're doing
And
great.
just keep standing for the Lord. And Dex, you behave. And Steve-O, just keep loving your wife and keep growing. And Mr. Swanee, just keep up the wonderful work. And
Thanks.
Beautiful advice.
I love it.
Beautiful.
Thank you, Margarita.
Yeah, it's like you know us so well, you know? I mean, we do share our lives with
Sam Swan's going to rock one of your namesakes later in honor of you. So he's Baptist, so just a margarita, the little one. So
Wow, okay.
Wait, is that a drink?
It's a virgin margarita? Okay. It's a virgin margarita?
yeah, I can't drink those. And, no.
Yeah.
Do not feel well doing those.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. You don't have to worry about that. Too much sweets and sours, it's gross, and it gives you a headache. Don't ever do that.
Well, you're very sweet,
No
Margarita.
sour stuff.
No
all
sours.
sweet.
There you go.
There you go.
We love it.
That's great.
Love you, Margarita.
Wonderful, guys.
God bless
I just
you.
called. I'm shaking, but I'm just think I'm obeying the
you
Lord.
did
You
great.
guys have a great day.
You did great.
You too.
Call us
Merry
next
Christmas.
year. All right, bye-bye. What a great... That's awesome. Whoa, is this a baby calling us right now? Hello? Baby, can you hear us? Baby talk, Steve-O, go.
Hello.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
This is Stacy. This is Debbie's mom.
Oh, what's up? How are you, Stacy?
I'm doing good. Much better than I was, but I'm doing good.
Good.
I just wanted to call because I don't think I've ever called in, and I listen to you guys every morning. You're part of my routine because I start work at 5 in the morning here in California.
Wow.
So.
Wow. It's very early. I know that life.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's a hard life.
Yeah, it sounds
Yeah,
so hard
Debbie-
in California.
Right on.
Well, I'm in Central California, so
Oof,
it's
that's
not
tough.
San Diego or anything.
Oh.
but
Yeah.
Still California.
Yeah, but, you know, you guys have a water shortage. Taxes are high.
Fires.
You know, why do I even want to move there?
Exactly.
I don't know.
Exactly. Dex will
Well,
be back.
Luckily, where I'm at, the fires don't ever hit me. They're either north of me or south of me.
Oh,
so
That's good.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
very
in a
nice.
pretty safe spot.
Yeah.
Good.
Well,
Wow.
good.
I'm
Well,
glad
thanks
you
for,
called,
thanks
Stacey.
for allowing
hi.
us to. Thanks for allowing us to get you through your day and letting us be a part of your routine. That's pretty awesome.
Yes.
Oh, well, thank you. We love listening to you, and Debbie likes to call in, and she's pretty excited about her new baby brother.
Oh, that's
That's going to be
cool.
here next year, so
No, she sounds excited.
Yeah.
Well, have a Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. We'll see you soon, all right?
Well, we won't
And
because
you
she's
too.
in California, but we'll talk to you soon, I'm
There you
sure,
go.
in
Yeah.
some way. And
Yeah.
you'll see us soon because YouTube, he's not good with his words.
Yeah, thank you. See, that's him calling me stupid again.
That's not, I didn't call you stupid.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah.
All
I'm getting
right,
that same
sounds
feeling
good.
I
You
got
guys have a
yesterday.
great day.
Wait, what?
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, little
Merry
W.
Christmas.
Bye. Oh, man. What a sweetheart.
Yeah.
Man, we're number one with moms right now.
Those are nice phone
Why
calls.
did you say right now?
Because I'm looking at the mom meter and it's just about ready to break. It's
right.
like, seriously,
That's
like,
what I'm saying. Right now,
I've
or
never
just
seen
always?
the ratings this high with moms. It's huge right now.
You can see the ratings?
Yeah, dude.
That's cool.
Yeah, they give me a device. It's on my belt buckle. It's cool.
Oh, yes, the old belt buckle ratings device.
It's called a thermometer.
Oh,
I'm out. I'll see you guys. I'm done.
yeah.
Wrong.
Yes. Oh, man, that was the mother of all jokes.
Thermometer.
That was the mother of all jokes
He
right
always
there.
comes back.
Yeah.
I mean, because it was a mom meter, so you just had the thermometer.
Yeah.
It was like, all right.
Yeah.
It was really good. Gosh, I'm so punny.
Apparently,
Yeah.
you thought that through.
Yeah. See, Alicia says it's because we're all children, and so yeah, that
You
she
need
must
moms.
love and encourage and remind you to love your brother. Yes. Yes.
All the moms need to take
Yes.
care of y'all.
Oh, that's cool.
I will not be doing another pun for the rest of the year.
That's a lie from the pit of hell in you.
On air.
On air. There you go.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
All right. Thanks, ladies. Love you
Yeah.
too. Love you.
Yeah.
Love you.
Alicia calls me Steven, and I love that.
That's so good.
Steven!
Yes.
That's how I hear it every time. Because it's usually when people say Steven, that's how it's
When you're in trouble.
that's how it's stated.
Yeah.
Although it's weird because I say that I hate Steve, and then I looked at my driver's license and it says Steve. So I'm gonna need to go fix that.
Oh, because your name is actually Steven.
Yeah, but when I got a driver's license at 16, nobody wanted to be called Steven.
Oh,
Because
that's
what
right.
your mom yells when you're in trouble.
That's
You
right.
know what I'm saying?
Along
So-
with your middle name.
And it never changed. Yes. Yes.
No,
So-
I heard that a
Yeah.
handful of times.
Yeah.
I still hear it in my nightmares.
Yeah.
Wake up screaming.
Really?
I didn't take the last cookie.
Yeah. Yeah.
505-338-3700 if you'd like to call in. We've heard from some amazing Starmy members that have
Yeah.
never called into the show.
Starmy Mombers. Dang it! I
Army Mombers, yeah. He's a
I
liar.
said I wasn't going to do it.
You're
and
a liar.
I did it. No! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No more, though. That was the last one.
Lies.
I can't help it. My brain just does it.
That's because you're highly intelligent.
Thank you.
Puns.
Thank you.
Don't
I
tell
don't even
him
think
that.
about it. It's like second nature. It just happens.
It just happens.
Just happens.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have the same blessing.
Yeah, I
that
know.
you have.
I wish I could be like you guys.
Sorry.
You know?
No, you don't.
So smart.
It's
Yet
it's a burden being us, isn't it, Steve-O?
I am the
really
good-looking,
is.
funny one, so I
Yes,
guess I'll
he
take
is.
that.
He is. He can
You know,
have that.
My blue
all
eyes
day.
and bald head. And
I
it's
know.
so
Since
great.
it's a burden being us, we like to make it. We project that burden onto others that we hang
Yeah.
out with. Yeah.
Yeah. You do have the prettiest eyes, Dex.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You really do.
You're just
Always
reading
jealous.
that. All the ladies are saying
No,
that.
no one said that. That was just me. That was just me.
Dreamy.
Kidding. Yeah, let's wrap up the show today with some phone calls, guys. It's wide open. If you'd like to call in, you've never called in before. 505-338-3700. Oh, I didn't get to play that voicemail.
Oh yeah, play that.
All right, this was pretty funny. Again, you guys, you text into the show. You can do that, but you also can call the live line number and you can leave a voicemail. And we expect you guys to leave voicemails over the break.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
That'd be cool, right?
That'd be a great way to kick off the new year.
Exactly. When we come back and we had a ton of voicemails, that'd be amazing. 505-585-LIVE if you want to call it and leave a voicemail.
Hey, yeah, hi. I just wanted to call and complain a little bit because I was listening to your show yesterday, and Dex said to get rid of all the labels. We need to get rid of labels. Labels are bad. We need to get rid of them. So I did that, and now I can't make dinner. I don't know what's the green beans. I don't know what's the corn. I've been trying to find some tuna to make myself a tuna fish sandwich, and I keep opening cat food. This is ridiculous. I just can't believe that you would tell me to get rid of the labels, Dex. Now I have no idea what I'm doing. You better not ever say that again. That's ridiculous.
Oh, man.
Was that Medea that called?
Well
I don't
played,
know, but
sir. Yeah.
That was amazing.
Oh,
that
man.
was.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was great.
Yeah, if you guys ever want to call the live line, make it happen. We expect to come back next year with some voicemails.
I love it.
Ready.
Get rid of the labels.
Ready for
Gotta
us.
get rid
Ready
of
to
them,
fire.
man.
Gee whiz.
I love it. Yeah, we don't, no labels, guys. Just
No.
get rid of them. We don't like to label things.
We don't like to label things.
It's a hard life without labels.
Then
but
you could have mystery supper.
That would be fun.
Just open, and you have to make a deal with yourself. Whatever you open, you have to
No,
eat.
I don't
Unless
know
it's
about
cat
that.
food, then you don't have to eat cat food.
Oh,
Unless you
gosh.
like cat food,
The
then you
smell
can
of
eat it.
cat food is so disgusting.
Yeah, it's so much better to smell dog food.
Brian was excited by that call because he said that's actually a really good trick to pull on an ex when you move out. Wow. Wow.
No.
I was like, oh, you're going to remove the label of spouse? Well, then guess what?
Guess what?
Let's just remove all the labels.
That's funny.
Oh,
there you go, Dex. Write
this
that one down.
conversation
Write
just
that
took a
one down.
turn.
Write it down for me.
Just took a turn.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's good.
Sorry, we'll stop now.
Do you have a favorite moment in 2018, Sam? Anything stick out to you as far as like?
Oh wow!
Besides the
It was
big
when
fight?
the Cubs won the. No.
Yes,
Dang it.
Oh,
that
the
was
Cubs.
my favorite moment.
Yeah, I mean show related.
Show related.
Yeah, not like
when I
in
talked
your
about
life.
the Cubs winning the World Series
Yes,
on the show.
On the
Oh.
show.
2 years later, I'm still talking about
Yes,
it.
that was
It
it.
still brings a big smile to my face.
Yeah, if you didn't know, Sam is like this. I mean, ginormous
Biggest Cubs fan I ever met.
He's wearing Cub socks, Cub underwear. He
Wait, I'm
has
sorry.
a headband with Cubs, and his glasses he's wearing actually say the Cubs on the side. Is that a hoop in your ear? Cubs?
Yeah.
It's like a.
You're actually like tied with my buddy Chris Chicago for biggest Cubs fan.
Yeah.
He named his kid Wrigley, and his name is Chris Chicago.
Yeah.
Like,
wow.
That's his real name.
We had a
so-
cat named Wrigley, and my son's name is Ryan.
Right,
After
exactly.
Ryan Sandberg.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who played second base. Hall of Famer.
Yeah, which is cool because
Yeah.
that's how far you got when he was. Never, I gotta
Wow.
Oh.
What? Man. Well, joining us on the show right now is the owner of the Cubs. Sam, go ahead.
Hi. I wish I owned the Cubs.
Hello?
Hello? He's not there?
Hi.
Hi.
Hello?
No, this isn't the owner of the Cubs.
No.
No, it's Jacinda again.
Oh, hi, Jacinda.
Yeah, I had to tell you this funny story, but it wasn't funny because I was starving and I knew I had a can of pineapples, and I'm not trying to whine. But for 2 days, I couldn't open this darn can of pineapples. I finally figured out what the problem was. The label was on wrong, and I had the can upside down. So I finally turned it around and opened the back of the can and it opened fine.
Yes.
That was not fun.
I love it. That is great.
But that could be helpful to somebody else.
That sounds like a catastrophe.
It was a catastrophe. Anyway, I couldn't help it. I didn't tell you that story that you were talking about labels again.
Love you, Jacinda.
Jacinda, thank you
But
so
I
much.
hope... What?
Love you.
Thank you.
Love you too.
All right.
All
Take
right.
care.
I
babe.
hope Dex has a lot of fun in Montana. I
Oh,
forgot
that's
to say that.
so sweet.
And Swimmer Swan, I love you. You're so funny.
Oh, thank you so
But
much.
Susan
anyway.
Swan is the best on the show.
Yeah, she's my favorite.
Yeah, he's funny. He reminds me of another Baptist ministry. I had a kid that liked to spit wads and all
What?
kinds of
Oh.
things sometimes.
Oof.
Anyway,
All right,
so,
Jacinda.
yeah,
Great.
I love Swimmer Swan.
Thanks.
All right.
So,
We'll see.
anywho, Merry Christmas.
Merry
Maybe I
Christmas.
won't call you again.
Okay. We'll
For
see
a
you next
while.
year. Okay. Well. all right.
Till next year.
Till next year. Bye, Jacinda. Love you.
Bye.
What a sweetheart. I love her so much. She's my favorite. Man, she's got the best stories.
She really does, actually.
Yeah, she does. All right.
He sure opened up a can with that one.
Oh, gosh. Man.
You were outdoing me this morning, Steve. I had to get caught up.
For real.
You can't, man.
I couldn't keep a lid on it anymore.
Back before.
Okay. Jeez.
I'm sorry.
And now,
Back before.
another episode of Pun Theater. Pun Theater!
Yo, what? My friend's bakery burned down last night.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Now his business is toast.
I knew it! Pun Theater!
Oh, man.
Unlocking them. Unlocking them all morning.
Oh, gosh.
This is so bad. So bad. Oh, it's the best, though. They're my favorite.
Yeah, man.
I'm glad you kept that on the back burner and played it later.
Oof.
I knew it. I knew it.
Yep.
And so are all dad jokes just puns?
No.
Like, are those no?
No, some of them are like this. How do you know if you're a pirate?
Uh-oh.
How?
You just are.
I'm so sorry I asked.
You had to ask.
I'm so sorry.
You had to ask. Yeah.
That's me hitting Steve-O.
And it's a gift. It's a gift.
It's a gift.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Some people might consider it a curse.
Yeah.
But if you are blessed with the gift, it's not a gift. I mean, it's not a curse.
Gotcha. Gosh. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
All right. Any text messages, any comments we need to read before we get out of here? Because it's almost time to
Need
wrap
to
this up.
read?
Yeah. Like anything?
No, I mean a lot of happy Christmas, Merry New Year.
Thank you. Merry New
Hey,
Year.
Yeah.
what do you call Santa's most impolite reindeer?
What?
Rudolph.
What?
Rude Dolph. Okay. That's just enough out of you right now, okay?
Today I saw an ad that said radio for sale, $1, volume stuck on full. I thought, I can't turn that down.
Okay.
Hey, I'm going to say something. I'm going to be serious right now.
You gonna be serious?
I'm gonna be
This
serious.
is a lie.
I'm going to be serious.
You can't lie.
Wait, I'm putting on my Baptist hat.
Yeah, okay.
I'm being serious.
Here we go. Baptist hat.
Don't drink. No, okay.
Okay.
Now I'm being serious.
Okay.
I love Friday mornings.
Me too.
Because I get to come in for 2 hours
a good time.
and hang out with Steve-O and Dex and not only have fun on the air, but off air, have great conversation. And this friendship that we have grows and continues to get stronger. And it is your friendship, the two of you, your friendship with me is a great blessing that God has given me. And I want to say thanks for being my friend.
Thanks, buddy.
And thanks for the honor of allowing me to come in each week and just laugh and giggle. And also, every once in a while, we handle something serious and deep on the air. And I just love it all. I love everything about the privilege of getting to hang out with you guys every Friday morning. So
You know what my favorite thing is?
Thanks, Dad.
Is the fact that I asked you for $100 this morning and you said I will give it to you.
Oh my
as soon as
gosh.
the show's
No,
over.
that's
So,
not a thing.
Thank you.
But you know
so
what is a
much.
thing?
I love you, Sam. See, he's cutting me off again because I didn't finish my story.
Do you guys happen to know what a pirate's favorite letter is?
I hate you so much.
the letter R.
You would think it's R, but it's actually the C. Thanks, Alicia.
Did the
You
parrot
see,
on
the
your shoulder
R.
whisper that to you?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
You're just parroting what you've already heard.
Don't come back. Do you have a plane to catch? Whoa.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Take flight.
All right,
Yeah.
See what you did there.
Okay, I'm not ever being serious again.
Oh, I love you.
Guys, we love you so much. Merry Christmas.
Stormy, you guys are awesome.
Happy
Merry
New
Christmas.
Year. And, pray for me in Montana because I might die in the cold, okay? I just might. But, no, thank you for the prayers. And thank you for the gifts. We've gotten some amazing gifts from you guys. So we'll see you next year. Bye-bye.
That's all we got. There ain't no more. That's right. Time is tight. It's the end of the show.
Whether at home or in the workplace, we're all leaders. Become a better leader in this leadership moment with Craig Rochelle.
Kurt Richardson says this. Kurt says, failure is a part of innovation, perhaps the most important part. I love that quote. Some people will say this. They'll sometimes say,